Oh man, bruh, I took a nap, and not gonna lie, I legit, when I woke up from my nap, I thought it was Tuesday. I legit thought I just slept through the whole fucking day. And then I was like, wait a minute. It ain't Tuesday. It's still Monday. Oh shit, I gotta stream. Because, like, legit, I took a nap as soon as I got home. I woke up at freaking, like, 7, p.m. at night. And I thought, oh. It's like, because I normally usually wake up at, like, 7. Oh, fucking, let me just switch over real quick. Yeah, today we're playing the new Genshin 5.6 Archon Quest. Because apparently this fucking shit is pure cinema. So this is going to be really, really good. So, yeah, I woke up at freaking 7 p.m. I was so drop dead tired. I legit thought that I slept through the entire freaking evening, and I woke up on freaking on Tuesday. So, a lot of things have happened in Genshin. A lot of things. As you can see, oh, hello there, Em. How you doing? As you can see, they added Gordon Ramsay into the freaking Genshin now. So now we have Miss Gordon Ramsay herself. The toppest of chefs. And apparently this freaking Archon quest is going to be an absolute banger, from what I've heard. So we are just going to get right into the meat and potatoes of it. But how's everyone doing? How's everyone been doing? How you been doing, Em? You doing all right? You doing all right, homie? Everything going well? Everything going okay for you? The Cherry Song is the name of the banner. Name of the oh wait, that's the name of the song? Oh, that's right. Yeah, she's from Fontaine, so she's French. Yeah, I figured you would. I should have guessed you would be able to know what that means. La chanson cerise. La chanson cerise. Did I say that right? Or did I butcher it? La chanson cerise. Not bad. You sound Italian. I figured that I probably got like the la chanson part. Yeah, la chanson. I think I got that part. It's just the cerise part. The cerise part I went straight to Italian, like the la chanson. I think that sounds about right. But then I don't know how to pronounce this in for a French accent. But yeah, so not only do we have Gordon Ramsay, we also got Guy with Gun. Yeah, literally that's literally Aoife's whole thing. He just has a gun. Bro's literally Arashi. Like, seriously, Em, I'm gonna show you this character, and you're gonna tell me, is this Arashi, our friend Arashi? I'm gonna show you this guy. You're just gonna tell me, is this Arashi or not? Seriously. It's like, I remember Nina saying, like, it's Arashi, was like, is he voicing him, though? No. Unfortunately, no. Arashi is not voicing Aoife, as far as I know. Damn, yeah. Tis the hard knock life for us. Plus, we won't even know anyway, because I'm playing in GP. I refuse to play in English. After all the bullshit that went down with the English VAs, I am refusing to play in English until the VAs that were being assholes to Jacob Takanashi get recasted. At least Paimon's VA. I will take Paimon's VA getting recasted. This is my collective voice refusal. That's what I'm doing. This is my voice refusal. I refuse to play an EN until they do something about it. This is my form of protest. I am on strike for English voice acting. Yeah, I know that Japanese voices are really good, but the thing is, so, like, the EN voices have also gotten... A lot of the EN voice acting has actually been really, really good in Genshin, which is a shame. Like, it's an actual shame. It's like, a lot of the... Because with, Venti's voice actor actually said that they were getting, like, threatening letters from SAG-AFTRA, the union that's pretty much responsible for the whole EN voice debacle. So it begs the question, like, who else is getting, like, threatened by SAG-AFTRA to not come into work? Cloud! What's up, homie? It's been a hot minute. How you been? Like, look at this. Her elemental skill, she literally just throws out a whole freaking dish. Oh my gosh, I just realized. You can't even look at it closely because it moves with the camera. That's actually really cool. I never noticed that. Oh, another cool thing in Genshin is that one of Sagittarius is actually back for the new event. Yeah, I saw. Venti? Yeah, it's Venti. It's Venti's voice actor. Oh, no, wait. No. You're talking the event, not the Archon quest. Okay, I got you. Yeah, I know, like, Risley, yeah. I know Risley is back. I know, like, the majority of the cast for the event are back. Except only like a couple. I think the only ones that aren't back are Charlotte and Lynette. Everyone else I heard is back. But anyway, we are here for peak fiction, okay? This quest, from what I've heard, is peak fiction. And apparently Albedo is sus. I mean, as usual. Albedo is a sussy-wussy imposter. We are playing Among Us. Yeah, from what I've also, like, fucking... Oh, yeah, what I was talking about earlier. They finally added in Genshin where if you're doing, like, the main quest, now there's, like, a thing where you can actually interact with to actually keep starting instead of, like, oh, you accidentally just wandered into it. Tough shit, bucko. Like, now you can actually choose when you want to play the quest or if you actually just want to... You're only there for someone else. I hope so, too. I hope so, too, Cloud. The only one... Okay. There's a few of them I would definitely like to see for them to get recasted because just on the basis of all the shit that's been going down with the SAG-AFTRA shit and because they lied to us, they all collectively lied to us. But the one I really, really wanted to get recasted is just Paimon's VA. If they simply just recasted Paimon's VA, I would take it. I would take it. If the rest stayed, whatever. Like they're characters you can only see in a certain region every once in a while. Like once a year, you'll probably see them. But Paimon, you see her every single fucking patch, and it's annoying. Like, now that whole situation has, like, been such a cluster foxtrot that every time I hear Paimon, if I heard Paimon's English voice, I instantly think of Paimon's VA, and I can't separate the two, and it makes me angry at Paimon, which I don't want to be angry at Paimon. Paimon's is our lovable companion. Like, I freaking love this character, I just do not like the voice actor. The freaking voice actor. I never used to Florida. I want to go back. I would love for you to come back, homie. I want Sucrose, Albedo, Candace, Lynette. I need days just to be done. Alright, Red Lobster. About that, homie. Red Lobster filed for bankruptcy a while back. I don't think you're gonna be able to go to Red Lobster. Yeah, Red Lobster filed for bankruptcy. I think a majority of them are shut down. Oh, apparently so. Oh shit. Oh shit. The music shut down. You know shit's serious. Alright, it sounds like some sus shit's going on. I saw someone replace Paimon's VA with Encore's. Yes. Yes. Replace Paimon's VA with Encore's VA. I will love it. It's perfect. It's absolutely perfect. I would rather listen to Encore's freaking voice as Paimon than listen to freaking Karina's freaking Karina voicing Paimon. Hey, they're open right now in Orlando. Damn. I mean, hey, that's all that matters. Only the locations in the big cities are the ones that matter. Who will voice in Genshin? That is true. That is very much true. Which ones are they, Cloud? I kind of forgot which ones they are. Stargazing, looking to find a spot. You know people will start reserving these places to start. Such a cliff. The one with the sun goes down. So the reason why this is off is that these two are basically lovebirds. They cannot be separated. They love each other too much. Anytime the chance they get, they'll spend time with one another. And right now it seems like Beatrice is like not wanting to spend time with them. Yeah, they're basically lovebirds. Oh yeah, that's right. I remember now. One of them is Varessa. Varessa's English voice actor is the same one for Rover. I remember that. That's actually hilarious. The more you know. It's actually that's actually bubblegum coconut shrimp. That I like the coconut shrimp part sounds good, but then you hear like Bubba Gump, and you're like, what the hell is Bubba Gump? What the hell is even that? Damn, Beatrice out here just broke up with the guy. I thought we were best friends, bruh. Bro. Female rovers rest at Yinlin is Mizuki and Jinshi is Lanyan. Ah, I see, I see. The Forrest Gump restaurant. Ah, I see, I see. That's actually really cool. I mean, I would expected them to be. That's saying it all makes sense because of the whole strike. That's the whole. I'm sorry, not strike. The collective work refusal. You can't see me doing air quotes, but I'm doing air quotes right there. The collective work refusal. They've been pretty much searching for voice actors in like different English voice actors in other countries that aren't affected by the strike, like have their own laws and stuff for the AI shit. So it makes sense that they went to they hired the voice actors for Rover, Yinlin, and Jinshi. So it all makes sense actually. Damn, Quinn out here fucking friend zoning Beatrice. I thought we were best friends, buddy. Oh, buddy, fucking you just and you blew it. You blew it. Bro just friend zoned her. I would run off too. Like, damn, all this time, you just only viewed me as a friend? I fucking loved you, man. I loved you. And I was just a friend to you. Peh. Maybe they're just working at their kinks. What kind of kinks are you talking, Traveler? What kind of kinks? What kind of kinks are you talking? You talking like kinks in a relationship or sexual kinks? What are you talking about? What do you mean? Need to find food, BRB. Yeah, go get food, homie. Eat food. Get food. Be well nourished. Eat. Take care of yourself. Okay? Isn't on a strike list. They're just refusing to work. Yeah. I am well aware of the situation. It's unfortunate. And now there's also and now that we also have like new information from Venti's voice actor or voice actress that SAG is sending threatening letters. It really paints a bad light on SAG. Like SAG's back in this. Like SAG is like making them refuse to work for them unofficially to try to flip them union. Oh, hello, Miles. Did you have a bad breakfast? Bad eggs? Ah, I hate that shit. Yeah, that's the problem with this economy. You can't afford good eggs are hard to come by. So in order to get when you buy eggs and they're cheap, it's usually bad quality eggs. Unfortunate, buddy. Have you tried coffee? I mean, have you had coffee? Had any coffee? But you could probably go to Diana. She could probably fix something up to get freaking help you focus real quick. Or have you even asked Sucrose for like a potion that could like help with focus? We could sleep. I start sleepwalking out of nowhere. Sometimes I'd even wake up in the middle of the night, standing in a random location outside. Damn. How many of you have ever sleptwalked? Do you have any of you ever like sleptwalked before? Like someone told you, or like you witnessed someone sleepwalking? I place everything and they're fighting a losing battle against Hoyo, and I'm enjoying watching them crash out, but enjoying the story. It's so damn good. Yeah, I know. This story is gonna be fucking fantastic. I am super excited for it. So, question. Do you know anyone in like your family, a friend, or even like if you yourself sleepwalk? Because my sister, yeah, I have a sister. When she was younger, she sleptwalked a lot. Like she sleptwalked. She would sleepwalk every now and then. Like I remember one time, I was out in the living room watching TV. It was like in the middle of the night, and she walked out. Like she didn't even say anything. I forgot I didn't really like fully pay attention to what she was doing. She just walked out a bit, like looking at, I don't know what she was looking at, probably the TV or something. Didn't say anything, just walked back into her room. You should see a doctor? Yes, you should see a doctor for that.
おっしゃる通りです。病院には行きましたが、診断によれば体は極めて健康とのことでした。
Okay, first of all, what kind of tests do they perform here in Mondstadt? Doesn't look like they're the most highest quality, like, medical tech. So what kind of tests do they perform? I really, really want to know this. Strange. Doctor Strange. By the eye of Mama Coco!
やはり医者と同じ結論でした。
Eepy, my ex told me I sat on the night, opened the bag of chips to the end table, ate half a bag, and fell back in bed. You literally woke up and you were sleepwalking and you were like, I'll take a potato chip and eat it. Homie, you were probably having a freaking a dream about death note about Light eating potato chips. Oh, fuck me. No, don't. Actually, don't. Oh, yeah, in other news, for those who are unaware, my birthday is less than a month away. So, on June 5th, I will be streaming from 3 p.m. EST to midnight on June 6th. Go. But I'll stream to midnight on June 6th, and I'll be playing Metal Gear Solid the entire night. I'm going to try to beat Metal Gear Solid before my birthday. That's the main goal. That's just kind of like a heads up for what's going to go on. Is that that's going to be for my birthday stream, because I did a poll on Twitter on what I should do. Like the choices were go from like gold to grandmaster in Marvel Rivals, go from like bronze to freaking master in Yu-Gi-Oh, Metal Gear Solid, or whatever anyone would suggest in the comments. But it looks like Metal Gear Solid fucking won by a landslide. Like, holy shit. Like, I saw the poll and was like, god damn, it wasn't even close. Metal Gear Solid just fucking swept. Does that make you a Gemini? Yes, I am. Hello, Agape. How you doing, homie? It's been a hot minute. You been doing well? Yes, I am indeed a Gemini. I am indeed a Gemini. That is my zodiac sign. Very astute of you. Very astute of you. Which is also probably another reason why I'm good at acting batshit insane. And acting like and my whole freaking VTuber gimmick having split personalities. Because I am good at acting in character. That's a joke. That's just a joke. But yeah, that's what I'm doing for my birthday. Is I'm going to be for my birthday stream. I'm just going to be streaming Metal Gear Solid from 3 p.m. EST to midnight. That's the I see. So right now, some whack shit's going on in Monster right now, where some people are just acting weird. I'll have to tune in. Yeah, it'll be a nice, comfy stream. Metal Gear Solid isn't really like a whole gung-ho, high-energy game, so it'll be really, really good for me. So this way I could like conserve energy in order to be, you know, still be entertaining throughout the entire game, because it's very slow and methodical. You can't just be like guns a-blazing the entire time. The cavalry captain. I don't think she knows this, but she's saying this out loud. She's literally saying out loud, now look at him, he's exactly my type. How come I never felt this way before? She's literally out here basically making a love confession in front of him, just blurting that shit out loud. It's like, you have a mind, you have thought, just think it in your head, you don't have to say it out loud. And here's the whack part, okay? Now, at first you might be thinking, oh, this is just like normal kind of thing. So here's the thing. Donna has a mad crush on D-Luke, aka Kaya's adoptive brother. So Kaya and D-Luke are basically like polar opposites. So the fact that she's like, oh, Kaya is so my type is completely off. Like this is just this is completely out of nowhere. Welcome back, Em. Did you get food? What kind of food did you get? Tell me. Oh, by the way, for those of you who have watched JoJo Part 5, does Kaya's voice sound familiar? So triangle sandwiches. Those are pretty good. What kind of sandwich? What kind of sandwich? Turkey sandwich? Bologna sandwich? Ham sandwich? Ham and cheese sandwich? What kind of sandwich? Tell me, tell me, tell me. Tell the whole class. The whole class wants to know. Ham, butter, cheese. Oh, that sounds fucking delicious. I've had ham and cheese, but I never tried it with butter. I have to give that a shot now. That sounds delicious. She legit just made a love confession pretty much in front of Kaya by complete accident because she was talking out loud and Kaya overheard her. It's like, I'm flattered, but shouldn't you be not say that? You really shouldn't say those kind of things out loud, you know? Kaya is such a smooth talker. If there's one character, okay, if there's one character that'd be like I'd be down bad for, that's, you know, I'm straight, but there's one character I'd definitely be down bad for. That's, you know, it's a guy. It's Kaya. That's 100% Kaya. Like, dude is such a smooth talker.
もちろん可愛いお嬢さん。でもディルックに興味がなくなった理由を聞かせてもらえるか。確か俺の知る限り
But
で
yeah,
は。
back to the other thing. So, for those who watch JoJo Part 5, does Kaya's voice sound familiar? Maybe Venti? Ah, yeah, that's fair. That's completely fair. That is completely fair. Everyone loves Venti. So you knew about that. Well, I mean, you say it out loud every time we're around, Donna. You literally, Jesus Christ, why do I have a fucking cough? Had to fucking clear my throat there. Trying to piece things together, but he isn't talking much. Thank you, Emma. I needed that hydrate. I really need that hydrate. Dude, I can't really explain it, just a feeling. I mean, Kaya is very pretty. He is a very, very pretty man. So I can understand you having that feeling for Kaya, because Kaya is absolutely beautiful.
わかったよ。
And heck, if you also notice, let me just switch my hairstyle real quick. There we go. I have also the side hair. I also have the side hair like he does too. I should not miss. Yeah. Well, there's one. Well, here's the thing, Em. There's one character that when you hear him, you'll know exactly who he voices. Because there's another character from JoJo that one of the characters in Mondstadt. One of the voice actors for JoJo also voiced another character from Mondstadt. You'll recognize him right away. At least you should recognize him because he also voices one of my favorite characters in Yu-Gi-Oh!
それについてはちょっと場所を変えて話
It's
したい。
Giorno from Hercules. Exactly. Yes, it is Giorno.
キャサリンさん。
Here's another hint, okay? It's the person that voices Kaya is the same one that's in like Giorno's whole like, you know, gang. His own gang of friends.
詳しいことは執務室で話そう。
Paralogism. At least I hope I pronounced that right. Alright. Jesse, we need to cook. Oh, here's another neat thing about, Escoffier. Here's another thing about Escoffier. If you use her E-hold, you actually can make food. Ta-da! Ooh, Gilded Hall. You literally just swing at this thing and you make food. Bam. What? Yeah, this way you can actually just make food and not have to worry about wasting shit. And once again, I got another polearm user for my freaking 6th. What the fuck? Fuck me. And then once again, I got another polearm for my... Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 4 freaking Primordial Jadewing Spears. I thought I had like 6 of these things, but I guess I only have 4. Weird. So anyways. It's like, but Kane, why don't you just use the freaking stairs like everyone else? Nah. Who needs stairs? I'm a rebel. I prefer climbing walls. I could easily walk around and not have to waste my energy, but I'd rather climb up a flat wall. You wanna know why? Because I fucking can. If you don't climb up a flat wall, then you ain't living.
ガイア、それに君たちも。
Oh shit, it's Miss Dummy Thick Thighs herself. The freaking one lady, if you see her with a lava trail, you automatically think of naughty thoughts. If you do think naughty thoughts, I know what you've watched. And all I gotta say, you have good taste.
ああ、二人を連れてきたぜ。
よかった。こんな時だし、君たちがいてくれたら助かるわ。
Like seriously, there's a is that me? Yes, it's Mista. You got it. You got it, Em. It is Mista. The voice actor for Kaya is Mista's voice actor. The more you know. You nailed it right on the head. Dun 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 dun. And like that, M, you have officially cemented your title as JoJo Specialist.
栄誉騎士にパイモン。お目にかかれて光栄だ。まずは自己紹介だな。
Imagine having a name like, imagine if your name being Note. Like, you know damn well someone probably wrote shit on him. You know damn well growing up in school, people probably wrote shit on his back. Because his name's Note. Your name is Kane, yes. I am.
正体隊長のノット、第三正体隊長のスカーロング、第四正体隊長のエウルア、それと俺。
Dang, the gang's so here, we're getting all the captains.
ガイアだ。
Like, legit, I don't know why, but for some reason, like, I was perfectly fine today, no customs. Next thing you know, I start streaming. Oh, is your throat now dry all of a sudden? Even though you drank a whole lot of liquid today? No, your throat is dry and you want to cough up a storm. Like, you would think I was running like 103-degree fever and I had a massive freaking, like, sinus problems. Happens randomly. Well, it happens to me every time when I try to stream.
旅人、パイモン。わざわざ来てもらってすまない。
Ah, hello, Jean. Hello, completely not Barbara's sister.
ああ、彼らは皆隊長たちだ。
Captains, a few of them already, but I'm sure some of them new faces. I mean, not really, considering that all, like, the Genshin NPCs pretty much just have, like, similar faces. So it's not like it's a new face. They just have different hairstyles. There's no, like, any... But, I mean, I can't say much about that, because, I mean, at least their variety in, like, how the NPCs look is definitely better than, like, Honkai Star Rails. Like, legit. That's one of my main gripes with, like, Honkai Star Rail, is the fact that all their... Like, they just have... Their... I used to have to clear my throat a bit less now that I stopped smoking cigarettes. Well, that's good that you've been smoking less, homie. Smoking is bad for your health. So I'm glad to hear that, you know, you stopped smoking a bit. But, like, in, like, Honkai Star Rail, their NPCs, like, they all, like, a majority of them do have, like very similar faces, like, very minimal, like, differentiation between, like, how the NPCs look in Honkai Star Rail. And, like, their mouth movements are all the same. Even with the playable characters. Like, there's very little, like, little, like, emotional, like, body language where it actually shows how they're feeling. There's very few, which is one of the things that kind of irks me about Honkai Star Rail, is that it's hard to get immersed when it's just, like, you don't know how the characters are kind of, like, feeling, okay? And that's where, like, this whole collective work refusal really hurts Honkai Star Rail, is the fact that characters aren't, like, the main cast aren't voiced, so you can't really, like, tell how they're emotionally feeling, and their faces don't help either, so it's just like, well, this fucking sucks. I now you lose interest in the story. Like, legit, I've only played a little bit of the new planet, but I haven't played since. I think I only played a few bits of it when it first came out, but I haven't been keeping up with the actual story ever since, because it's just not interesting anymore. Like, it just fell off. I mean, yeah, duh. You think Fontaine's the only one that has trials that tries to do that freaking do you think Fontaine's the only one that has laws and freaking court trials? Nah, every other nation has to have their own justice system, Paimon. Like, what? You think, oh, well, this one person committed petty theft in freaking Snezhnaya. We gotta ship him off to Fontaine to freaking have a trial. We gotta fucking do that shit. oh, this person jaywalked. They walked across the street. And not the designated area. We gotta ship them off the Fontaine now. And throw them in the brig. But, fuck it. Why not? Have you been playing recently? Games I've been playing recently, I've mostly just kind of been doing my dailies and then sometimes playing Monster Hunter Wilds. I still need to actually finish the, part with facing the, Arch-Timber Raid-Out in order to beat it under 13 minutes. But that fucking fight is a goddamn pain in the ass. Because that fucker is constantly moving from place to place. So, like, if it stayed in one spot, 13 minutes ain't shit. But the fact that it just like, oh, I want to leave. He flies into it. He flies, like, halfway across the fucking map. So you gotta freaking hopefully have somewhere to teleport over there if it didn't get destroyed by a random freaking monster while you were fighting the damn thing. And then you gotta, even if you teleport over there, you gotta wait for the fucker to show up, which he's just gonna take his sweet time. Because he takes that fucking scenic route, stops by all the tourist destinations, probably goes to freaking Disneyland and goes on all the fucking rides, waits on all the lines, and then shows up. Then you fight him another 2 minutes, and he's like, damn, Disney was so good, I want to go again. And then he just flies all the way back. So, yeah, that fight's a huge pain in the ass. Like the dude is just going, I want to go to Disneyland. Oh, now I want to go to Disney World in Orlando. Whee! Now I want to go to Busch Gardens. Whee! Oh, now I want to visit New York City. It's a good time this year. Whee! The Archer Radar is just always fucking moving, and it's annoying as shit. And, like, you can't... It's hard / pretty much impossible to beat the fucker by yourself because of the fact that when you start, it gives you, like, you get, like, 3, like, the story, like, NPCs stuff to fight with you, but they don't really do a whole lot by themselves. So you gotta basically like fight the so you're basically just fighting him like on your own 3 other like people that aren't really gonna be that much helpful. So it's just annoying to fight overall. But like if he just stayed in one spot, he wouldn't be a problem. But the fact that he just constantly fucking moves is annoying as shit. Let's see, what's another game I've been playing? Hold on. I suppose another game I've been playing is Marvel Rivals, because I've been wanting to play more. I want to actually keep playing some more Marvel Rivals. And I want to keep playing like more competitive because I want to actually go up in the ranks. Upholds chivalric justice in the spirit of order. The church carries blessings and goodwill. Okay, so the church and the state hold the trial. Gotcha. Okay, so the church and the state hold the trial. This case requires a joint trial by both parties. I see. Why would they need our help, Paimon? We literally just got here. Like, oh, there's a trial going on. You know nothing about it, but we're gonna need your help with it. It's just like, what would they have done if we didn't show up, huh, Paimon? The group of people we saw in the corridor just now, there was someone missing. Where's Albedo? Yeah, where's Mr. Sussy Homunculus himself? Yeah, where's the Sussy Homunculus? Where's Albedo? Oh shit. Well shit, is Albedo the sus? Albedo is the sus. The upcoming trial is against Albedo. We have found him to be the sussy imposter from the land of Amogus. That's right. He was the sussy. Albedo's one on trial. What did he do? Damn. Way to knock first, Kaya. Bro didn't even knock. He just opened the door. Like, you don't know what we could have been doing in here. You don't know what we could have been doing in here. Ooh, a tea set. Alright, here we go, chat. It's time for the sus. Oh, shit. There's Sucrose, there's Kaya, there's D-Luke, and then other people. Calm no matter what you hear.
何が
I
あって
need
も
I need
ど
to
う
head
か
over
冷
there.
静でいてほしい。
Okay.
あまり心配しなくて大丈夫だ。
I mean, I hope the trial will be fair. What kind of kangaroo court is this if you can't even hold a fair trial? It's like I know the Knights of Abonis are really inefficient, but you should be able to at least hold a fair trial.
人は揃ったようだな。では、早速始める。
Paimon, sit the fuck down. I know you can fly, but you can sit the fuck down, you know.
セピロス騎士団団長ファルカがモンドを離れているため、本裁判は代理で私、ジン・グンヒルドが取り
With
行う。
Grandmaster Varka away from Monster for the time being, I, Jean Gunhilder, will oversee today's proceedings.
また、裁判員はセピロス教会の女祭ダリア氏が担当する。
Oh, and then there's the deacon of the Church of Avonius, Dahlia.
それぞれセピロス騎士
Oh,
団
there's Rosaria. I didn't even know she was up there.
代表して
見たことない人だな。セピロス教会ってことはバーバラとロサリア
Not gonna lie there. If you like dyed Dahlia's hair black, I would say like, damn, that homie looks like M.
本件の被告人セピロス騎士団
Like just dye Dahlia's hair black, and next thing you know, I'd say he looks like exactly like M. Like Tsukino M.
この事件は一部機密性の高い事項が含まれる。
I think M could pull off Dahlia's
被
outfit.
害者が
I think he
モンドの
could.
ものであるかは確認が取れていない。
We don't know who the victims are.
仮に
It was established in this case, all facts will be made public after the final verdict is delivered.
下した後に公表するものとする。続いては
Head of the Logistics Company, Miss Herta, will present the charges, and the court appoints Mr. Kaya to speak on Mr. Albedo's behalf.
これは法廷側の人選
Damn, Kaya's out here being a smooth talking lawyer. You know, I could see Kaya being a lawyer. I could see it. He's a smooth talker. He could definitely smooth talk his clients to a freaking not guilty verdict.
準備は整ってるぜ。
始めましょう。それではヘルター
本裁判に先立ち、
All right, here we go,
騎
chat.
士団は一連の調査を行っています
Prior to this trial, the Knights of Avonius, in conjunction with the church, launched an investigation into Mr. Albedo for suspected murder, unlawful disposal of human remains.
殺人事件
Oh shit.
ある
Oh, shit.
証言によると、11日前
Damn.
の深夜、
Albedo is destroying a corpse.
モンド城の正門から南東に行ったところで、何か大きな物体を引き
Stated 11 days
ずっていた
ago, in the middle of the night, he saw a defendant sadly of the city gates dragging a large object, which later identified as a human body.
判明しました。
And he just managed to drag this whole thing without anyone else seeing it.
だろそんなわけ
証人
Hmm.
ベアトリーチェさん、あなたが見たものを話してくださ
Beatrice.
い。
Oh, she was one of the people who was acting strangely to freaking Quinn. So, is that what she was telling Quinn earlier? Trying to tell Quinn earlier? Maybe, oh, she was probably she was probably shook up after seeing a body. Makes sense, makes sense, makes sense.
あの日の夜私は用事で外に出ていて帰りが遅くなったの帰り道月明かりで誰かアルベドさんらしき人影が歩いていくのがうっすら見えたわ
Okay, I just want to address some things where, like, the Knights of Avonius really didn't actually think any of this through at all. Like, let's think about this, okay? Albedo is, okay, so for those who don't know, Albedo is an alchemist, okay? He could use alchemy to create and destroy things. Like, he can create a whole bunch of other objects. He can just destroy shit. Like, think, if you want to know what kind of alchemy, think Full Metal Alchemist alchemy, okay? That's what Albedo can do. And also, he still has his Geovision, so that's, like, his, like, primary source of, like, elemental power is his Geovision. He still has it on him. You didn't think to confiscate that from him in case he would try to, like, break out or to escape. Like, he still has his vision on him. He could easily, like, break out and escape Mondstadt with that thing, with his abilities. And another thing is, like, you bring her up to, like, you know, give her testimony. Is that trial 4? Because apparently Albedo is accused of committing murder and unlawful disposal of a corpse. Those are the two things he's accused of right now. Also, you have her walk up next to the suspect to give her testimony. And he's not even restrained. What's stopping him from just taking her hostage and escaping Mondstadt? Like, did you guys, none of you guys think this through? Like if you think he's potentially guilty, why is he not restrained? Like, wouldn't you want him to be restrained just in case he is actually guilty and he gets desperate and tries to escape. Dude, like, none of you think this through.
おかしいと思ってこっそり後をつけてみたの。そしたら急に金色に光り出して。
I thought it was strange, so I followed him. Then there was a sudden flash of golden light. The bag opened and there was a body. Dun 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 dun. A body. Holy shit. Hey kids, want to see a dead body?
アルベドさんは元素を扱えるから地面を掘るのも。
Allows him to manipulate the ground with ease, so he buried it. They removed any traces of the ground.
すぐに
On the
痕
ground.
跡も消してた。
Yeah, he does have a geovision, so it makes sense he can manipulate the freaking ground because it's literally geo. Bro can manipulate dirt.
しかも気のせいか。アルベドさん
In my direction, maybe it's just my imagination, but I was terrified.
こっちを見た
He might kill me too. Luckily, I didn't.
その時は自分も死ぬんじゃないかって。
Thinking he might kill me too. Luckily, he didn't see me. You see, you say that,
幸い私のことには気づいてなかったみたい。
Beatrice. You say this, but you're literally standing right next to him. If you're really so worried he'd kill you, why are you standing next to him right now? Like, what's stopping him from literally just taking you hostage to try to escape Mondstadt? Like, he's literally right there, not restrained, with his vision. Yeah.
被告人アルベド。
Describe your whereabouts that night. Well, shit.
君はどこにいただろうか。
I was working in my office on the second floor of the Knights of Avoni's headquarters. Okay.
ああ
Next day, the defendant submitted his latest environmental report of the Dragonspine region. Considering the length of the text, must have taken a considerable amount of time to finish. I mean, even with the length of text, it wouldn't be that difficult. Like, if you have all the facts and you just, like, are a fast writer, you could easily bust that shit out in no time at all. Like, it wouldn't take that long.
被告人がその夜
When he was working in his office that night.
作成していたことを証明できるものは
Yeah, is there any witnesses to put him in his office?
いないな
Well, that's pointless then.
でしたら
He tried.
報告書の文字数を被告人のアリバイとして使うことはできません。
雲行きが怪しいですね。
Yeah. I 1000% think your VTuber could definitely pull this outfit off. Like, dye the hair black, and then next thing you know, it's you. Like, your VTuber could 100% pull this outfit off. I 100% think so. Like, seriously, dye this hair black, and it looks exactly like you.
仮に被告人が犯行に及んだ後
Yes, you.
した相手を遺棄したのであればその現場には必ず
You could 100% pull off Dahlia's outfit.
では教会と騎士団の合同調査の結果
You could 100% pull off Dahlia's
死体は
outfit.
見つかったのか
いいえ、
つまりベアトリーチェさんが行った場所を掘ったが
Here,
死体は見つからなかったと
No, Dahlia.
こいつはおかしいな
This is his name. His name's Dahlia.
でも確かに見たのは本当よ。
He's a deacon for the Church of Avonius.
ヘルターさん。
He's a deacon for the Church of Avonius and also kind of like the person who speaks on behalf of the god of wind, Barbados.
安全を守れるって言ってたじゃない。じゃなきゃ
You say that speaking out would help protect the people at Mondstadt? Otherwise, I would have never put myself out here like this.
なんてないのに。
Damn, Miss Herta is actually freaking just stronger than people into testifying.
合同調査チームも
Was it fruitless?
何も正
A
確
single
な
man's shoe and a torn piece of fabric were found in the bushes near the crime scene.
事件現場の近くの茂みに小さな布切れと男物の靴が片方だけ見つかりました。
I mean, but
ど
here's
ちらも証拠品となります。
but where's the location exactly? Like, we need to know the actual exact location because if it's out in the wilderness, anything can get lost in the fucking wilderness. Like, it could have been like the boot in like the shoe and the freaking torn piece of fabric could have been from fucking Racer for all we know because he's always out and about. It could have been freaking from Bennett. Motherfucker's super unfucking unlucky that that he could just easily lose a shoe and lose some freaking and some of his clothes can get torn up. Like, how can you possibly say, oh yes, this was clearly a victim of murder?
もし犯罪が行われていなかったとした
If
ら
like if it's out that could have
目
that's
撃現場の
that's
近くに
circumstantial at best.
偶然このような奇妙なものが落ちていたのでしょう。
Like that's circumstantial at best because like it could if it's outside in the fucking wilderness that could have came from fucking anywhere. Like it might not you can't like pin that to a freaking get fucked a freaking bot. Oh damn, 2 bots got fucking banned. Stereo bot's on a roll. Freaking Stereo bot was 2 for 2 got two 2 bots. I'm looking on my chat right now. I see Seribot fucking... Yeah. Everyone pet the bot. Everyone pet the bot. Everyone say good bot. Everyone thanks Seribot for being a good bot and banning spam. Oh, thank you, Seribot. You're awesome. Anyway.
そういえば、被害者の身元はまだ判明していない。
Yeah, like with no victim, you can't really put the freaking clothes with the body. If you can't put one with the other, then you can't necessarily say, oh yes, this is clearly belong to the victim when you don't have a body to freaking, you know, put them on. Like you can't verify if those clothes belong to any particular victim.
それもおかしな点の一つです。今回の件に通報者はいませんが、ベアトリーチェさんは被告人に何の恨みも抱いておらず、偽証する必要性もありません。よって、事件は実際に起きたと見るのが自然でしょう。
But you don't know what she saw. For all we know, he could have been burying a hilly trail. And plus, like, plus another thing is like, wasn't it like in the middle of night? Like, how could you have possibly seen clearly what he was burying? Like, it was in the middle of the night. Surely shit wasn't really well lit. Even with his vision, it would be hard to make out what you saw. Plus, another thing is that human like, you know, eyewitness testimony is very, very faulty because human memory is not actually 100% perfect. Not everyone has like, you know, photographic memory where they can remember every single detail. And people a lot of times will also get details like jumbled up over time and misremember things. So that's why you can't just go by like eyewitness testimony alone, because of the fact that human memory is just faulty. You need other evidence to back it up, and unless you could freaking provide a corpse and then match that corpse with the clothes found near the scene, then it doesn't really make a difference.
被告人、これに対して何か言いたいことは？
ヘルターさん、君が信じるか否かに関わらず、僕は人を殺して。
Albedo's like, bitch, I killed nobody. There is nobody. I killed nobody.
セピロス騎士団の調査小隊隊長として
I have a duty to protect Masa and its people. You accuse him of murder, but there's no body. What motive? Like, yeah. Like, yeah. Like, yeah, what's his motive? What's his motive for murder? Like, you mentioned how, like, how freaking, Beatrice had no, like, motive or, like, ill will towards the defendant, so why would she lie? But what motive does Albedo have for murder? Exactly. You have no body, so you can't really say, oh, a murder happened, then where's the body? Where is the body? Like, apparently he buried it, but apparently there's no freaking body to be found. Or a motive.
しかし率直に言わせてもらいますと、世の中には計画的な犯行のみならず、予期せぬ衝突もあるもの。
Spontaneous conflict, like anyone who's a character witness for Albedo knows, anyone could be like a character witness for Albedo, and they could just say, Albedo is never someone who gets hot-headed. He's always calm and collective. That's Albedo's whole thing. You never ever know when he's actually being emotional. He's always calm, logical, and collected. So he's not the kind of person who would go into like spontaneous conflicts.
私たちも布切れ一枚と靴一つだけでここに立ってあなたの罪を問うなんてことはしません。続いてアルベドさんの犯した2つ目の事件についてお話ししましょう。
All right, what's the second charge?
一つだけじゃなかったのか？
ああ、説明を頼む。
Proceed.
7日前の
We are going to
ド
proceed.
ラゴンスパインと暁ワイナリーの中間地点で被告人が
7 days ago at dawn, a witness saw the defendant dispose of the body of an adult male in the area between Dragon Spine and Dawn Winery. Oh?
では、2人目の証人をお呼びします。
Alright, who's the next witness?
ディルク・ラグビンドさん。
Oh shit, the Luke. It's Mr. Babyface himself.
お前が見たものを話してくれ。
Please tell the court what you saw.
深夜3時40分頃
At around 3:40 in the morning, I saw Albedo dispose of a body beneath the cliff. It was dark, and he used the power of Ju to illuminate his surroundings.
岩元素の力で辺りを照らしていた。
So yeah, for those who also don't know, The voice actor for Diluc's the same one who voices Giorno Giovanna and Yuya Sakaki. The more you know. When I could... Oh my god, not only do I have a cough, I got the fucking hiccups too. Jesus. Man, that was a painful one. You ever just get like hiccups that are just like real, that are just like painful? Like it just feels like it feels like your lungs are trying to jump out your throat. That's what I've had those before. Those are painful. I'm trying to give up I give up on trying to change my colors to Dahlia. I mean, all you gotta do, I mean, you just gotta change your like your hair.
二人は口裏を合わせることなく見たままを証言しています。しかし、被告人の死体隠蔽方法が完全に一致しているのがお分かりでしょう。まさか。
From two separate witnesses that describe the same modus operandi, would you call that a coincidence? Yes. Area so early in the morning, not the most opportune time for a stroll. I mean, yeah, it's 3:40 in the morning. Like it's 3:40 in the morning, and Diluc is a very busy businessman. What are you doing up at 3:40 in the morning? Like of all the times for you to be wide awake and going for a stroll in the middle of the night, you go for a stroll in the middle of the night. You just happen to walk in the freaking Albedo at 3:40 in the morning. But I mean, you're a very busy man, Diluc. And to be in the right place at the right time, that's all. Yeah. The Genshin does not do like Diluc's face any favors. Because like if you see like, because he looks like he has a baby face. Diluc's face in Genshin is the textbook baby face. But like if you saw his face in the freaking comic and like the manga, because Genshin has their own manga, he looks way more like an adult. So this does not do him any service. Also, Albedo in his like trailer had way fluffier hair. Like he had like Albedo used to have like really fluffy hair if you saw his like trailer, but they didn't do him any service with this. Like bro had the floof. You monstered. So I see no reason for him to frame up Mr. Albedo, yet the question remains, where are the bodies? Yeah, you say he committed murder, but where are the bodies? Where are the bodies?
今回は被告人が離れた後に証人が現場を掘り起こしてこんなものを見つけています。それは
Oh shit, Kaya is also taking it back.
おそらく人間の
Teeth in the femur of a human. Does it beg the question, if a burial was fresh, why is this all that remains of the body? We're supposed to Albedo is the only one who can answer that. That is true. Like, if apparently the body was like fresh, if he was just disposing of a fresh body, like how is it that it's so degraded already? Like it was a fresh kill. Why is it already so degraded? It was only teeth and a femur. But then also begs another question. Why would Albedo be so lazy to not destroy all of the remains? Like Albedo, someone who's always so calculated and meticulous, just completely glosses over like actual evidence. I see. So they're trying to say his use of alchemy. He used alchemy to rapidly increase the rate of decomposition. Oh, don't worry, we'll see a closer look for Dahlia soon. Golden light. So you're saying the golden light wasn't his geovision, but alchemy. Damn. Albedo does not look amused. He looks angry. It's just that changing colors in VTube Studio directly isn't easy sometimes. Yeah, I know what you mean. I've tried fiddling with the colors in VTube Studio and it's been a pain in the neck. I completely understand. But we have the witness of our own the afternoon before the alleged second murder. Mr. Albedo had a lengthy intellectual discussion with subordinate.
Miss
Suko was preventing the result of her research. She noticed some flaws in the data and insisted on reviewing her calculations until the next morning with Mr. Albedo present. Damn. Albedo was having to check Sucrose's homework the entire night. We were in the library together. I see. You said Mr. Albedo was present the whole time? And I know Mr. Albedo would never kill someone. He could never be that cruel. I wouldn't put it past Albedo to kill. It's just he's not a murder hobo. No reason to lie. Tell me, Miss Sucrose, that meeting in the library, were you awake the whole time? Sounds like a considerable duration to go without sleep. Well, then let's ask this question then. Why the fuck was D-Luke up so fucking early in the morning?
ぜひとも正直にお答えいただきたいですね。これはモンドに住む多くの人々の安全に関わる問題。犯罪者を野放しにすれば。
Yeah, were you awake the entire time, Sucrose? Were you watching Albedo the entire time? I'll take it from here. During our meeting, Sucrose did fall asleep not long after midnight.
その議論の後半、0時過ぎになると、確かにスクロースは寝てしまった。
This just goes to show how much Albedo really does care about his subordinates and his students. Because he knows Sucrose was definitely going to try to lie to help him, but he didn't want her to get in trouble, so he basically just tanked it. He bit the bullet and just like, yeah, she fell asleep shortly after midnight.
何かを証明するためにあえて嘘をつく必要はない。ここは裁判という神聖な場だ。
Bro really didn't want to risk his students basically getting in trouble. Then I'm afraid your alibi cannot be substantiated. You understand? Yeah, Albedo's a very logical individual. Has its own holes. There's been no mention of a motive. But what exact method could reduce the human body to those remains? No conclusive evidence of guilt, but the witness accounts do match to an extent that can be dismissed. This is a tricky one. The reason why I say that your VTuber could look really closely like Dahlia is it's the hair. It's the short, slightly messy hair. One of the correspondence, I will now read the parts to the court. Damn, y'all stealing his mail now? Damn, y'all motherfuckers stealing his mail? The correspondence. It's closer to 1.0. That's kind of what I'm trying to get at, is that it does look really close to your 1.0. It belongs to Mr. Albedo. I've never abandoned the subject of human research. In fact, delving deeper into Dragon Spine has led me to realize that the concept of life could be further expanded and transformed into that of birth. The human birth is often linked to death. As such, death is the most suitable material for the creation of new life. The actual Crowbox original model. Ah, I see. In life to that, we must engage the process of putrefaction and refinement. Are they making an assumption that Albedo was trying to do experiments on human transmutation? Motherfuckers go freaking he's going full Metal Alchemist. Holy shit. Yeah, I saw Nim's new model. It's so cute. Her model is so freaking adorable. I love it. Like I saw Nim's new model. It's so cute, and it's like the most. Like, I saw it's like, damn, I just want to just like squish her cheeks. It's freaking her face. It's just so cute. It's just so cute. I give her all the head pats. Like, I was actually blown away with how good her new model looks. Her new model looks really, really adorable. I also commissioned a friend of mine to make a cute sketch of to make a cute sketch of Nim's new model. Here, I'll send it to you. I'll send you the sketch real quick. I'll DM it to you. Let me just find. There's M. There you go. I DM'd you the sketch.
その手紙の筆跡が被告人アルベドのもので間違いないことは調査チームも確認済みだろう。そしてその内容
Yeah, the model is the fucking sketch is really, really cute. It's just so cute.
はい。手紙に書かれた場所も犯行現場と
Nin deserves all the head pats. All the head pats.
彼の直筆であることこそ
All the hugs and the head pats.
最も有力な証拠
It's really good
と
too.
な
I'm
るでしょう。
surprised she went for a 3.0. I think she mentioned, I think with like her 3.0, she's just having some like disagreements with Studio Nekoyama. So she wanted to kind of like have like get like a new 3.0 model to kind of like distance herself from them. So I guess it makes sense. Like one of the artists her model was someone who was part of Studio Nekoyama at one point, but she kind of like wanted to distance herself from them. So it makes sense.
そんなありえないぞ。
But her new model is really cute. I can't wait to see. I can't wait for that. I can't wait to see. You know, it fully rigged and everything. I can't wait to see it. It's gonna be so awesome.
どうしてこんなことに。
私はもともと十
This
分
is
な
evidence in order to protect all parties involved. As our principal demand, my original assessment was that we lacked said evidence.
ですが
Now it seems like the only remaining questions are the identities of the victims, the specific alchemical process used in this case.
錬金術の詳細しかなさそうです。
So basically, they're saying he was experimenting on human transmutation, and that's why he was destroying the evidence of all the failures.
ああ、私確かな証拠
The
が
evidence
揃った
is conclusive.
本
On the
件
charges of
は
murder and
立
lawful
証済
disposal of human remains, the court finds the
被
defendant
告人
guilty.
アルベドを殺人および死体遺棄で
Damn,
有罪とする。
he got the guilty verdict. Holy shit. Well, it's Jover. Damn, Kaya, you didn't use your charm at all. I'm shocked. No one can believe that Albedo could do such a thing. Oh yeah, and speaking of like we brought up art and stuff. I'm actually been like wanting to commission like more art because you know my birthday's coming up. I already commissioned like 2 more pieces of art, and I've been wanting to like commission more and stuff. It was like I wanted to like get more art, you know, just like as like a treat for me for my birthday. That's what I want to do. I need to like figure out what other kinds of like art I want. One of them is gonna be like my VTuber cosplaying Solid Snake. That's gonna be like the thumbnail art for my birthday. And another one is gonna be like another like cool like happy birthday kind of like art to myself. That also the artist that I commissioned both of them on VGen, the artist said that they could send me like the one file with like all the layers and stuff. So if I wanted to get it animated, I could. Which I'm actually gonna debate on if I actually want to actually get it animated or not. Because the artist, like, their art looks really, really good. Random Swiss says, just because he's an alchemic creation? Will that, like, make him more suspicious? Oh shit, it's the hot nun. It's the hot nun with a cold heart. I can fix her. No, I can't. There's Rosaria. The one Genshin character that had to nerf her boob size twice. Freaking Rosaria's boobs were so freaking provocative that they had to nerf them twice. And she just looks drop dead tired the entire time. Would. Alright, recollections. This is a nice little thing where this is where they kind of, this is one of the nice things that because some of the players haven't been able to play some of the older events because there's no event replayability, they do this so this way you can kind of like get an idea of like the story that's happened previously in the previous events. Basically, there's a second Albedo. During one of the freaking Jagged events, we found out there was a second Albedo. There was an imposter among us. So for all we know, this Albedo, the faker, is the one responsible for what's going on right now. But we will find out soon enough. The first things first, we gotta go to Star Snatch Cliff. And we gotta go meet with somebody. Oh, look at that. Damn. Wow, the devs actually knew what they were doing. Alberto? No. No, unfortunately, his name is not Alberto. His name is De Albo. Oh, shit. It's the Bard himself. Hey, it's Tone Deaf Bard. Kane, Paimon. I could hear Rabbit from upon the wind. Were you looking for me? Yes. We were one to see for the longest time. Yep. It is indeed the freaking femboy icon himself. And look, there's another one. There's another one. We got two femboys. This guy, his name is, what's his name again? Damn. Damn, Paimon, you couldn't remember. You're really bad with names, huh? You could definitely pull off that outfit. You could definitely pull off that outfit, Em. I 1000% think you could pull off that outfit. So you can meet with Venti? Just during your trial, the literary honorary knight. You seem to have a lot of thoughts on your mind, so I thought we should have a chat. But can you pull off my outfit is the real question. Nah. Only you could pull off your outfit. I am the Herald of Barbados. If the people of Monster are in danger, I should keep the Animal Archon in the loop. So, for those who are unaware, Venti is the Animo god of this region. He's the god of this region. He's the god of Animo. And majority of the people in Mondstadt don't know he's Barbados. So, the only people so far that we know of his true identity is Jean and D-Luke. No one else knows his identity, so this part's a shocker. So we're all kind of shocked at the fact that Dahlia knows who Barbados is. He's like, about what? The fact my tavern-hopping, drunk, tone-deaf nomad of a friend is Barbados himself? That laugh. That fucking laugh. He knows everything. Well, that's convenient. That's convenient he knows everything. A god needs someone to communicate their will in a formal setting. No one does it better than Dahlia. Makes sense. But back to the matter at hand, I believe you two already know about Albedo's background. If you mean his true identity, then yeah, we do. Damn, everyone knows Albedo's a homunculus. Damn, we all just know Albedo's a homunculus, apparently. When Ryan daughter and Alice brought Albedo... Sorry, I had to sneeze there for a second. Those two are on the Stewart Town, no one can afford to slack off. I mean, yeah, you have one of the freaking 5 sinners of Conria and Alice. That's a recipe for disaster. The Kaida Prince, a perfect specimen of synthetic life. At this stage of the case, there are countless questions surrounding Albedo's motive. His true identity's potential weakness. Yeah, like, finding out that someone's a homunculus, a synthetic life created by alchemy, created by one of the sinners of Conria that led to the whole cataclysm, would be a really, really bad thing for people to find out. Because then no one would trust Albedo. They would instantly think that he was like... They would definitely think he's guilty based on that. Control their sanity and goes on a killing spree. That's how a novel would frame the story. And people are inclined to agree. I mean, considering the past with Rhine-Daughter's actions, people would also think that too.
そういえば昔アルベドが言ってたな。人間は
Value the ordinary over the transcendent and miraculous. And the slightest difference is perceived as other, a very common phenomenon.
君の友達を助けて
You
あげ
must
ない
find a
と
way
ね
to help your friend. Do you know about the situation, Venti? What do you know about the situation, Venti?
アルベドがホムンクルスであることも
Inhabiting a monster, even though Windbloom should be about drinking and having fun. Of course it'd be about drinking with you, Venti. You always like drink. Bro cannot help but drink.
素敵なお祭りだってこともね。街で起きてること
Like, it's always Oktoberfest with this dude. It is always Oktoberfest with him. Don't try sleeping. Appointment early tomorrow. Alright, get some sleep, homie. Get plenty of rest, and hopefully your appointment goes well. Thank you, Steven. I will try my best, homie. I will try my best. Thank you for stopping by and hanging out with me, homie. Mr. Master D-Luke. Yeah, shit's been wild. It's been a wild ride.
賛美される愛は消え
And then he just starts playing a song because fuck it, why not?
核も過酷な運命を
Freaking only Venti would freaking out of nowhere just start spitting rhymes in the middle of a serious conversation. Only Venti would do that because he's just the GOAT. He's the GOAT. Venti's the best Archon.
どういう意味だ
Venti's the GOAT. The GOAT! That's why he's the GOAT. The GOAT!
君たちの疑問に答えているんだよ
I get a comment. There are always unavoidable trials in life. At least that's what Barbados would say.
訪れるべくして訪れた試練なんだ
At least that's what Barbados would say. My gamer in Christ. You are Barbados. What do you mean?
いつかは誰かが
You overcome a trial like that. In such cases, even the seven aren't
運命の前
no better than to tamper with fate.
七姿勢でさえ神戸を垂れることになる
Oh? Wait, hold on. What do you mean tamper with fate?
はあでも一体
Bro just casually drops that line after we know about fate, and he just drops that line out of nowhere.
万が一アルベドに何かあって不慮の事態に見舞われてしまえばモンドも大変な
You've been met with a terrible fate, haven't you?
結局のところ
Or help. You could have just asked, you know.
欲しくて呼んだんだろ
えへってなんだよ
かどうかは関係なしに
It wasn't in the center of this case. Protecting monsters as part of me, an honorary night, right?
君を一人で働かせるつもりはない
You'll
よ
still have help, of course, which is why I prepared a little surprise here. Behold!
それがこれさ
What is it? Holy shit, it's a phone! How is that Jumpty Dumpty? Oh shit, it's a bomb!
安心して新刊を
Move the
見たい
fuse.
から爆発
Those are going to
しない
explode.
ドド通話機から
No, communication device? Oh, so it's a phone.
それ今は銀
We have phones in Genshin now? So now we have phones in this place?
彼女とは長い付き合いだし
Don't think she'd care if I borrowed it for a few days.
大丈夫さ
Wait, how long did you have this?
この発明品と僕
Oh,
の
that, oh, he yoinked it from
お互い
Klee.
に連絡を
Okay.
取り合えるようにした
This invention, with a little help from a trick of mine, will allow us to keep in touch. Just take it out and we can chat. We'll do our best to uncover the truth.
ありがとう
Okay, so so Venti just casually steals a phone from a child.
私たちもう長い
I suppose we're old pals too at this point.
うん
Your companionship is like a breeze that lingers in the air, warm and familiar. In all this time, I've never witnessed Barbados approach anything in a serious manner.
果たして
Yeah.
世界は終わるんで
Oh,
しょうか
are we gonna see Venti lock the fuck in? I want to see Venti lock the fuck in.
まるでバルバトスが真剣にさえなれば
You have to give you give him too much credit. God damn it.
違うんですか
That's not blind faith, you know. I've always had unwavering belief in the Anima Archon.
ずっとそう信じてるんですよ
Bro's like, I believe you can lock the fuck in. And don't get me. What Bartis thinks about that? Perhaps you should pray to him and find out.
返事を聞いてみたらどう
I love how he's talking in third person.
そうし
I'll
ましょ
tell
う
him
か
I still haven't deciphered his drunken musings from our 3 trips to the tavern last month. His wisdom is true. Should reveal itself in time.
その3回とも馬鹿げた話を聞かせ
I love how Venti still talks in third person like he's not Barbados.
どこが役に立つのか
You know what? Forget about Barbados, Dahlia. Should we do a drink instead? You wouldn't refuse me, would you?
もちろん
A dear friend like you, never.
私
That's The drunken musics are probably like, damn, Rosaria freaking dummy thick though. I wouldn't mind her freaking just freaking putting a collar on me. We all know Rosaria would definitely be a dominatrix if she wasn't a nun. We all know damn well that's what Rosaria would do. Return to Knights of Oni's headquarters. Ring a ding ding, bitch. I know you must be shocked, but the evidence is solid. Albedo's situation is not looking good. I mean, yeah. Goddamn alchemy explaining everything. Why must you do it? I flarkin. Oh, what the fuck? Oh my god. I hate seeing freaking bots just constantly message me. So why is it that like just bots are always like, hey, what's up? Hey, did I tell you got a sec? Yada yada yada. Like, please, just fucking stop.
私こそ誰よりもこの結果を信じがたい。だが、アルベドのことをファルカ大団長は特別だと言っていた。おそらくまだ私たちの知らないことがあるのだろう。まずはアルベドに話を聞いてみよう。みなすまないが、しばらく下がってもらえるか。この後話したい人がいる。
What the hell is this?
旅人パイモン。ちょうどいいところに来てくれた。
All right, what is it, Mr. Smooth Talking Casanova? What you need?
が終わった後にジンが言ってただろう。判決に異議がある場合、一定期間内であれば、あいつの様子が少し妙なんだ。
The life of me. I need you two to start investigating the case. Kind of not able to read someone is definitely weird. Like, there's one person who can always read the room and also read how people are, you know, feeling. Or are feeling at that point in time. It's Kaya. Kaya has really good intuition, but for some reason he can't read Albedo. Like, that should be a red flag.
そうだ。今はお前たちにも動いてもらう必要がある。
We're just adventures after all. Yeah, well, honorary knights, he just happened to give us that title just out of the blue. Like, we help with one dragon freaking flying over the area. We shoot it down with animal bullets. And next thing you know, we're like, yeah, you deserve the honorary title of Knight of Favonius. Honoring the title of honorary knight. But meanwhile, Noelle's busting her ass off, and you won't even make her a Knight of Favonius. You made Clea a Knight of Favonius. You made Mika a Knight of Favonius. Like, you couldn't make freaking Noelle one of the hardest workers in this whole goddamn freaking this whole goddamn city at Knight of Favonius. Like, legit, the main source of like defense who could possibly like full on give a god who could fold the abyss like an omelet in this freaking town. You could just probably just send out Clea and Noelle and they would probably destroy all of the abyss. Like, Noelle is this city's freaking Saitama. Noelle is freaking Mondstadt Saitama, okay? Like, she does 100 push-ups, 100 squats, and a freaking 10-kilometer 100 steps, 100 push-ups, 100 squats, and 10-kilometer run every single day. She is literally this nation's Saitama. Yet, Jean's like, no, we don't want you as a knight. We can't make you a Knight of Favonius. Nah. We're perfectly fine with making Clea a Knight of Favonius and risking her getting into danger. But not you. Also, they finally added a second floor to this goddamn area. Before, there wasn't actually no second floor. Now they actually added a second floor. That's pretty cool. Wait, there's a third floor? There's a third floor now? No, not yet, but there's gonna be one. There implies to be a third floor. These orders she asked, then investigate Albedo's office. Yep. I am here to destroy the entire crime scene. I'm here to contaminate the entire crime scene. So this way, all the evidence you all have against Albedo is now null and void. Love you too. Good luck, you two. Thank you, smooth talking Casanova. Alright, here we go, chat. It's time to freaking put on our thinking caps and do our Ace Attorney shit we're investigating. Investigate him, Aladdin.
よし、何か手がかりがないか見てみようぜ。
Let's see here. What do we got here? Research notes. Albedo's notes lie on the table. They resemble the ones you've seen before, but the contents are different this time. The penmanship is impeccable, careful and neat, with a certain elegance in its uniformity. Much like the man himself. One note reads, future faction should be regarded as a simulation to the process of life. Like a highly efficient and destructive spell of rot. Upon use, the target will decay within an extremely short period of time, turning to dust that is nearly invisible to the naked eye before dissipating into the air. This doesn't help his case, because this basically shows that he has a method of actually disposing of the bodies. Because he could just easily rapidly increase the rate of decay with this, and then just make it so there's no remains left. That doesn't help him at all. Test tubes. There's a test tube on the shelf with some black powder residue at the bottom. It's a neatly written note. Chalk is the next stage after soil, but the current available materials are still insufficient to obstruct a stable structure. Sounds like alchemy bullshit.
全わからないぞ。
That's alchemy. Okay, let's see here. Investigate the lockbox on the desk. The lockbox sits on the desk. The latch bears signs of wear, suggesting the importance of whatever lies within. The box likely remained locked most of the time. But now, the lid remains wide open, as if the owner was forced to leave in a hurry. He didn't have time to lock it. Perhaps the letter intercepted by the investigators was once stored here. The remaining contents should hold much weight as conclusive evidence, but you still find a strange feeling after reviewing them. Like a penmanship, the letter reads, in addition, I do have some information on the subject of our last discussion. The materials in arcane formation required for human transmutation. Oh, shit. Is he trying to create a Philosopher's Stone? I've seen this movie before. I've seen this before. It never ends well. Albedo, you're not going full Metal Alchemist, are you? Where you're using humans to create a Philosopher's Stone. We don't need more of me, okay? We don't need more homunculi. Information of these records likely originate from the common art of chemia, but relevant documentation has not been well maintained over time, so I cannot guarantee there are no errors or omissions. As thanks for your past assistance, I've enclosed the records with this letter. But that does not mean I support your pursuit of this research. Ethics aside, I'm not convinced it's even possible to create a human whose existence is identical to our own. Who is he writing this to? Is this to Rhindaughter? To his teacher and creator? The idea of the dynamic of creator and creation could exist within the same species that is cause for concern. Even with a talent like yours, I must urge you to proceed with caution. Signature belongs to an unfamiliar name, one that also appears on an alchemy book nearby. You see in the preface and learn the author is an old and accomplished alchemist. Oh, okay. So this is actually from someone writing back to Albedo. I see. The person is likely a friend of Albedo's academic circle. Someone who owed Albedo a favor, but also urged him to refrain from conducting dangerous research. So he's just saying, like, he was basically they were telling him, Albedo, human transmutation is a big no-no and you shouldn't do it.
人体錬成？アルベドのやつ、本当にそんな研究をしてるのか？
Damn. Is he gonna have to give up a leg in sucrose in order to see the truth? Bro, I know where this is gonna go next. Next thing you know, Sucrose and Albedo are gonna try to perform human transmutation. Sucrose is gonna lose her entire body, and Albedo's just gonna lose a leg, and then he's gonna transmute her soul into a goddamn freaking into a suit of armor and lose his arm.
余計なことを考え
Doesn't look good, but this letter can't directly prove that Albedo did anything. It's a technique that must be too dangerous to share with the public, right? That's why it wasn't brought up during the trial. Alright. Let's see. What else is there around here? Well, let's investigate the book then. A stack of books on the desk. Mostly related to alchemy, environmental science, and life science. Some of the pages have been marked with chemical symbols, and other have S-shaped or triangular symbols drawn on them. Any potential meaning is unclear. S-shaped. You mean like those freaking like S's that people made in high school? You know the one where the people just make like the freaking those one like S symbols that people always freaking made in high school and shit? No? Okay. These books are so fancy. Albedo must have gone to great lengths to get them. Alright, let's lift up the book. After moving the book, the desk looks almost empty. What do you mean almost empty? It is empty! Your hand slid while moving the book, causing the hardcover book to strike the desk. The resulting noise is a bit unusual, so we're getting lucky here. It's subtle, but to an experienced adventurer, it sounds too hollow, almost like this compartment within the desk. There's a hidden compartment under the desk. Wow, these fuckers really did not do a good investigation and not check thoroughly. God damn. This appeared to be a compartment added to the one side of the desk. It was very well hidden. The lock mechanism is complex and seemed to involve elemental power in some way. Perhaps you should try using the power of Geo. Why ain't that convenient that we also have the ability to just switch to Geo? Boop. The hidden compartment opens. Inside lies a piece of paper with more information. Alright, let's find out what this says in this paper. Festering is also a manifestation of rot. When festering forces in sufficient amount of life energy collide, the two will repel each other, triggering a powerful side effect. When I tested this in an alchemical experiment, the result of the refinement were startling. Breaking through the shackles of life, the simulation of the project, I must take advantage of this opportunity. Blood and ink. Well, it had to have been something that he didn't want to risk anyone ever seeing. Well, it had to have been something that he didn't want to risk anyone finding out about. Like, he didn't even want to risk someone actually stumbling upon it and then finding out what the fuck he was planning. The question is now, what kind of project was it? What kind of project was he up to? The note mentioned festering forces, which suggests that Dragonspine could be involved somehow. I don't understand how that kind of pushes straight to freaking Dragonspine, but fuck it, why not, I guess. Fucking sure. Why not? Alright, here we go. Looks like oh, what the fuck? Holy shit, my face. Why the fuck do I look so angry? There we go. Oh yeah, I also tested out some tweaking with VTube Studio in my some of my toggles. Like for this one, I toggle now so whenever I have my red eyes, my the whites around my eyes actually turn black. So it looks like I'm possessed. Don't I look pretty? Don't my eyes look beautiful? Aren't I just fascinating? You're being good students now, are you? You taking care of yourself? Getting plenty of sleep? Making sure to, properly hydrate and eat good food? Right? You're not doing anything whack, are you? Like not taking care of yourself, right? Am I gonna need to reprimand you? To make sure you're taking care of yourself? Good. So anyways. There we go. Back to normal. Anyway. Amid the notes is a map with a few markings on it. Two of the marked locations correspond with the crime scenes. And third appears to be in Dragonspine. That's way far out in the area. Holy shit. And then we got this one of the third area. Well, I guess we know where we're going next. It's a hard pill to swallow, but if the results of the joint investigation are correct, there could be a body hidden in the last location, or at least what remains of one. But then that begs the question, why didn't they bring that up in the trial? Did they not know of the third body? There was like, I guess there was no witness to a third body, I guess.
どういうことだ？ここにも何かある？調査は一通りできた
Isn't
みた
that,
いだな。
that seems to be it for this place.
もしあれば、ジン団長のとこに。
All right, let's go. Yo, Gene. Dodo, 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 go. Okay, what's up?
金融野郎から連絡だ。
Oh shit.
やろうぜ。
Oh shit, we're getting a phone call from Venti. Yo, Dayo. Yeah, we found some shit.
順調ではあるけど、アルベドの容疑を
So that makes Albedo look even more suspicious.
たくさん出てきちゃって。
Of course it does. God damn it.
そっか。
Something that doesn't help his case, huh? It never does. I still have some, like, you know, like the marshmallow, like, freaking candies, the peeps, I think they're called? Yeah, they're peeps. I have some. I have yet to just actually just, you know, eat them. I need to eat them sooner or later, otherwise they'll go bad. Reindar's approach to alchemy and ethics was pure madness. The evidence you just found, let's just say, could convince even the closest of him of his guilt. Perhaps even you. I think him is fake, and the notes also sound like him. Yeah, Reindaughter was one of the 5 sinners of Conria, and she was pretty much one of the main people responsible for the cataclysm, so, like, Reindaughter is definitely not, like, oh, an innocent, like, you know, mother figure. I absolutely do.
そうだぞ。あいつ
I don't think Albedo would have done it. I don't think he did it. I refuse to believe Albedo did anything.
もし全部本当だったら、アルベドの動機は何なんだ？
That's been a reason, right?
つなりの理由
Perhaps,
がある
perhaps.
んだよな。きっと言えない事
He's
情
just not allowed to talk about it. Yeah, that must be it. I mean, yeah, I'm guessing he's keeping a tight lip. He's keeping a tight lip for some reason. Investigation must come from a conclusion presented by the facts. Yeah, facts are the most important thing in a trial. In order to, like, circumstantial shit will just always lead to doubt. You need to have, like, hard facts to point, yes, this person, you know, did this thing. Which, even though that's sometimes hard to come by, because facts can be misconstrued. It is unfortunately the nature of life. What the hell am I looking at? I don't even know anymore. Anyway. Does that mean Venti no longer believes in him? Damn, Venti. Remaining objective has its own value. Remember, none of this is your fault. Just report back with an honest assessment of the facts.
そうかもしれん。よし。
Let's go find G and tell her what we learned.
ジン団長に報告。
What the hell?
うわ。
Why are you spying on us, Miles?
だよな。どうしてそんなところに。
You know, it's rude. You know, Miles, it's rude to eavesdrop on people's conversations. Bro, we know you heard too much.
すみません。ドアの向こうから物音が聞こえたので、誰かいるのか中に入って確かめようかと。
Second off, where's the guard that was supposed to be watching over this area to make you know, who was making sure this crime scene was this, like, well, this area was secure? What happened to him? Where'd he go? Did he just fucking fuck off to go have a lunch break and just never came back?
オイラたちは
Knights of Avonia, so inefficient.
調査してたんだ。
そうでしたか。
ちょっと待った。オイラたちのさっきの話。
Yeah, you weren't eavesdropping on us, were you? Because it'd be a real shame if you were eavesdropping on our conversation. We might have to actually do something with... I think we have to kill this guy, Paimon. Damn. We actually have to kill him now. Murder! Murder! I look crazy. Alright, so anyways.
正直よく聞こえませんでしたし、意味もあまり。
So you were listening to us. Ah, you're an eavesdropper. I hate eavesdroppers.
じゃあ聞かなかったことにしてくれ。頼む。
Yeah, forget you heard everything.
ええ、承知しました。
Yeah, forget everything.
調べてた時に見つけたあの地図。やっぱ気になるよな。その場所
Wow,
に行こう
dude.
ぜ。
Way to go. You are shit at your job. You just having them eavesdrop us the entire time. You were standing there just like, not even gonna tell them. Don't worry, they're part of the, they're investigating into the case. All right, we're off to Dragonspine. We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. That's where we're going. We are going to follow the yellow brick road and to find the Wizard of Oz. I think that's the plot. I wasn't paying attention. I completely forgot the plot. I completely lost the plot. Whee! What the hell is this? Although everything is covered in snow, as a season adventure, you notice a spot on the ground that looks quite different from the surroundings. Yeah, like the other ones are all patched up. When Albedo actually disposed of shit, or what we thought was Albedo, it was perfectly like preserved. It was like perfectly like restored back to what it looked like before. This one looks like completely like fucked. Looks like to fit a human body, but the hole is completely empty, and the surrounding markings make it look like something was dug up. Did an animal do this, or some monster? Yeah, there's a hole but no body. Where's the body? Use alchemy to destroy the bodies, but this location is different from the other two. Like, yeah, like this looks completely different from the modus operandi. He could have easily done it. Like no one's ever in Dragonspine, and he has to. And with the power of Geo, he could easily pull that off. One person did all this. Why not remove the traces like the others? And if Albedo isn't the one responsible, why was the location marked on his notes? You return to the Knights of Avonius. Doubts swirling in your mind. Swirling like a goddamn freaking like a goddamn animal reaction. Swirl! Speaking of swirl, I also want to know, like, when it comes to, like, ice cream, for example, okay? Do you prefer just, like, only, like, having, like, one specific flavor or having like, multiple different flavors at once? Like, you get, like, a vanilla sundae with, like, chocolate swirl or some shit. Or, like, strawberry swirl, etc., etc. Like, do you just, like, oh, I only like one flavor at a time or, like, multiple flavors at once? I'm more like, I just like one flavor at a time if I'm gonna eat ice cream. I don't usually like eat, like, multiple at once. Or at least I haven't really like tried it on that much. I probably might feel different now, but that's how I feel about it currently. Did Albedo appeal? Did he appeal to the head judge? Good. He got a bad judge ruling in a game of Yu-Gi-Oh! And now he's appealing to the head judge. There's still questions surrounding the identities of the victims and the disappearance of the bodies. Remains or uncovered forensics. Provide some answers. It's just what? What is it? Just spill it. Just spill it. Spill the beans. If victims turn out to be Mondstadt citizens, the situation becomes all the more serious. The second trial would likely have to be open to the public. Shit. Meaning, if Albedo gets declared guilty again, then there's no way of like covering anything up. Oh yeah, he's fucked. You know when the charge is so serious. Exactly. The trial, next trial is going to take place in 2 days. Damn, it's going to take place in 2 days. So all we can do is try to be positive. Alright, here we go. Here we go, 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 go. And now Miles is eavesdropping? Bro. Why is he eavesdropping? Bro is just eavesdropping on everything. Like, this is some freaking next level eavesdropping. It's really rude. Dun, 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 dun. All right, we gotta wait 2 days. Don't worry, I got this. Made in heaven. Yes, I'm getting the reference right this time. Made in Heaven's the one that speeds up time. I got the reference right this time. I'm not using King. I'm not saying King of Crimson. I got the right reference this time. I got the right reference, okay? The right JoJo stand. Okay? Okay. Man, it feels nice to come back and play Genshin again. I freaking loved like streaming this game. This game was like a really, really fun to stream, and like the story was always like a lot of the stories like absolute like cinema. So it's really nice to freaking play Genshin again. All right, this chat is where the fun begins. And like, funny enough, the VTuber that inspired me to like become a VTuber to stream also was mainly like a Genshin like streamer too. The more you know. You'll probably know them. It's Sayu Synchronicity. That was the VTuber who like inspired me to become a VTuber. Because back then they streamed primarily Genshin content. That's what they primarily streamed at the time. Like, I really, really liked their very warm and like outgoing personality. Very warm, welcoming, and like very outgoing. High energy. Like, it was very, very pleasant. They were very, really nice and fun to watch. It's why like I try to be like very high energy and like very optimistic with my streams too. Was because I kind of like look up to them in that regard. Basically, they were like my Oshi. That's basically what I probably, if I could like summarize it, like they were my Oshi. All right, here we go again. Have the investigators made any new discoveries? We sent the teeth and femur bone found at the scene of the church's medical offices. They would conclude that these are in fact human remains. Well, shit, he's boned. We're boned, chat. We're boned. Identify several Mondstadt citizens who appear to have been missing for quite some time. Forensic analysis of the remains allowed us to pinpoint the age and gender of the deceased. Interestingly, one of the missing individuals matches the profile to a T. Local office couldn't compare the personnel. So Mr. Zarya is here to present the results to the court. Han Salaman. Male, 46 years old, marital status single, occupation hunter. Consistent with the conclusion of the last trial. His disappearance went unreported, likely due to lack of relatives. In addition, medical records show that he sustained a mechanism-related injury to his leg 3 years ago. The damage to the femur bone Mr. Deluxe found is consistent with the injury. Well, shit! Yeah, but this ain't looking good, Mr. Albedo. We conclude that one of the victims in this case is Hanselman, a specialized technique that was likely used to accelerate the rate of decomposition. Well, chat, I'm not gonna lie. I think Albedo's boned. You would assume the technique was this technique to be alchemical in nature. Alchemical or magical, both are possible. I love how she didn't really say. I love how she didn't say yes, but she also didn't say no. India of one of the victims is now confirmed. But what about the defendant's motives? Here in the letter, we can deduce that the defendant needed subjects for an alchemy experiment. Who better than individuals whose disappearance would go unnoticed? Service the good people of Mondstadt for his own gain, a truly vile act. Oh, damn.
証人は
An
もう一人います。
other witness has another witness has agreed to testify. Miss
こちらへ。
Donna. Another one of people who's acting strange lately.
まずい。
Another one, huh?
どんなって
What does she know? What did she know?
今更出て
Like
きて
Mr. D.
ごめん
Luke
なさい
saw Mr. Albedo. I was there too.
実はアルベドさんが死体を埋めているのをディルック様が目撃した時、私もそこにいたんです。
Were you stalking freaking D. Luke?
あの日
I was camping with a fire with a friend, and we decided to stop near Dragon's Spine. I couldn't really be comfortable at that night.
全然眠れなくて
So around dawn, I decided to go for a walk, and that's when I saw Master D.
ディル
Luke.
ック様を見かけて、私
I thought it might be nice to chat, so I headed in this direction, and then I saw someone at the bottom of the cliff was getting rid of a body.
そしたら崖の下で誰かが死体を処理しているところを見ま
Well,
した。
shit!
すごく怖かった。
The person might have seen me,
その
even after I
人に会
fled.
ったらどうしようって
I couldn't
思った。
shake the fear, and I started to wish I was never had a crush on Master D. Luke in the first place.
恐怖で怯えてました。それで
That's a bit...
もしディルック様に
That's a bit of a leap. That's a bit of a leap in logic, don't you think? Like, it's like, oh, I happen to want to go talk to my crush, and next thing I see someone burying a dead body. I'm like, nope, I no longer like it anymore.
そう思うようになってしまったんです。その恐怖のせいで、これまで証人としてここに
Wanted to
立つ
come
ことを
forward because I was scared, but
拒んで
Miss
きました。
Hertha, again, Miss Hertha, freaking is very convincing.
申し訳ありません。
なるほど。
Naruhodo.
ドンナさん。
Just stepping forward was brave enough, Miss Donna.
褒められるべきものだ。
Base D. Luke.
法廷を代表して
Courage committed
君
to
の勇
justice.
気と公平な心に感謝しよう。どんなさん。
はい、ありがとうございます。
This seems suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. This is suspicious. This is suspicious.
私はやはり手紙に書か
I
れ
believe
て
the
いた
answer
ディルッ
lies
ク
in the
様と
alchemical
関係
technique
がある
mentioned in the
と
letter.
思
The
います
defendant is the most accomplished
特に
alchemist
今
in
ま
Monset.
で指折り
He has the skill, no
で
question.
それを実行に移せる能力は
その点についてとある特別
Relevant evidence on the subject. I will not present it to the court.
もしかして
The evidence we found in Albedo's office?
これらは被告人のアルベドが
The following are pieces of evidence uncovered in Mr. Albedo's office.
から見つかったも
The
の
most important of which is this map.
その中
Here is the map. Where do you wish to go?
この地図は被告
Now,
人
the
の
defense
メモと
notes
一
the
緒に
markings
見つかった
corresponding with the description of the letter
印の位置は
in the letter and
被告
locations
人
of the
の
crime
手紙の
scenes.
内容および
この地図はお前のものなのか？
Does this map belong to you?
あ
Yes. Well, shit.
この印も
Were you the one who marked these locations?
そうだ
Yes.
それを認める。
You do have basically the admission of guilt, don't you? The evidence against you is nearly insurmountable.
ない。
やめて。
僕のデスクの隠し
Since you cover the compartment, I might as well expound on the matter.
ここまで証拠が揃っているのに認めな
前にも言ったと思うけど
What I always have, I never killed a single person.
僕は一度も人を殺したことがない
まだそん
I'm
な
never saying that when the evidence is stacked against you.
ヘルターさん
Miss Hertha,
客観的に見
you
れば
you present a meticulous and convincing case. I'll give you that. But I will not admit to something I didn't do.
だけどこのまま罪を認めるつもり
Albedo's like, nah, you still full of
言い
shit.
訳をやめる気はないと
So what? You're just going to
無
bombard.
実の者が
What's-
身の潔白を
That's a very
証明す
dismissive
る
way
た
to
めに
refer to an innocent
あ
man
らゆる
speaking on his
手段を
own
尽くす
defense.
のは
Besides,
言い訳と言えない
I'm not making excuses.
そ
I'm
れに僕は
exercising
今
patience.
どれだけ
Oh.
待っても
He's got a trump
本当の
card.
事実が消えるとは思えませんけど
いや
Perhaps not, but
待つことも
patience comes with its own
ある種
reward.
の手段だと
It's
僕は
easy for
信じ
things
たい
to remain buried in snow until someone comes
真
along
相
and
が
brushes it
お
away.
人を
Well, he's talking to us, I guess. The brushing off the snow is supposed to be a hint? Yeah, he's talking to us. You dingleberry.
このメモを見つけたのは
Hey, you
君
were
だ
the
ね
one who uncovered the notes, right? Then
地図にある
I'm assuming you
三つ目
witnessed the
の
third
印の地点に
location
も
marked on the map as
きっ
well.
ともう
その
Yes,
場所の
I
様子を
have.
教えてもらえるか
You nod your head and give an honest account of the scenes you found in Dragonspine. Whatever was kept in the hole was gone. The surrounding area bore the markings of an unknown creature. Everything covered in snow. No one knew there was something to discover in the first place.
その説明を聞いた感じ
3つ目の場所はドラゴンス
No,
パイ
it's fine.
ンにある
Only knew about it because of investigation. Paimon had discovered a hole beneath the snow. A big hole hiding human body. There were also claw marks around the outside. No body or remains whatsoever. Once the allowed Albedo to use alchemy to dig a hole and bury a body there. Were found in the bushes nearby. Taken together, this evidence seems to suggest Albedo killed someone and concealed the body. Albedo saw Albedo bury a adult male. Described nearly the same events as Beatrice. There's no remains. Reason for them to get no remains. Found teeth and a yeah. No reason for Albedo to set up, despite their crush. None one lives something to attention. According to forensic results, the teeth and femur bone belonged to a Mondstadt citizen, and the witness accounts suggest Albedo was the last person to come in contact with his body. This is in the marked locations. Albedo marked these 3 locations on the map found on the compartment. There are some similarities and differences between them. Based on what we know, all 3 locations were likely used to hide bodies. The holes dug in each area certainly seem big enough. There are claw marks around the one in the 3rd location, and no witnesses saw anything happen there. It's home to all manners of monsters and wildlife. Could some kind of creatures also dug up the body? But why wasn't that the case in the other locations? Didn't look fresh. The marks didn't look fresh. The hole was the 3rd location was there and they're longer than the other 2. Was that made around the same time? Does that mean it's connected to a separate incident? Most people know Albedo's an alchemist in the investigation team, but in truth, he's the Kaida Prince, synthetic human created by one of the 5 sinners, Gold Rhine-Daughter. Albedo is steadfast, intelligent, and treats everyone with kindness and respect. I think most people would agree with that assessment. Also a calculated thinker. It's fair to say that if he did commit a crime, it would likely be well concealed. Yeah, he would not get caught so easily. So that's why I don't think it's Albedo. Like, there's no way Albedo could have done that. He would have not left any room for freaking evidence. He would have made sure everything was gotten rid of. Hell, he would have probably disposed of the body. What's stopping him from disposing of the remains inside his office? Like, if he was like, oh, he's just doing alchemy and shit. It's like, oh, he's just like, he could easily just dismember the body parts, bring him into his office, and just like, oh, this is alchemy, like, you know, alchemy supplies or ingredients. And then no one would second guess it. And they're like, oh, there's a golden light in this there. He's just doing alchemy. He's doing research. No one would question it. And he could easily dispose of the remains. Albedo has never displayed any ill will towards humanity, and he also seems to like his normal self. Yeah, he hasn't lost his McFucking marbles yet. As his friend, I shouldn't reveal the truth of his identity. That would only make things worse for him. Yeah, finding out, yeah, revealing that he's a freaking, that he's a creation of Rhine-Daughter, one of the sinners of Conria. And, like, Rhine-Daughter's whole... And since he's Rhine-Daughter's creation, it could also mean he could definitely have caused this because he could just went insane. It would make him look more guilty. The frigid climate is covered in snow all year round. Even so, it's home to various monsters and creatures that can withstand the cold. Deep within the mountains lies the remains of an even more mysterious creature, Durin. Although the dragon has been dead for a long time, he still possesses peculiar life energy, I mean. Man, a lot of strange things have happened on Dragonspine. I mean, encounters on Dragonspine. I almost forgot. Paimon and I once encountered someone on Dragonspine who looked exactly like Albedo. And we weren't the only ones. Wait a second. Someone who looked exactly like him. Well, we found the conclusion, chat. We found the conclusion. There's an imposter. There's an imposter among us. There is a sussy baka imposter who has been impersonating Albedo. If I may, I was the one who investigated the office, and I believe the results raise a few questions. Regarding the 2 cases addressed in the previous trial, established that after disposing of the bodies, the defendant used alchemy to restore the ground in its original state. What was the case of the third location? The hole was still there, with dirt scattered around the perimeter. It looked like something had been dug up. If this was all done by one person, why wasn't the third scene given the same treatment as the others? Why weren't the traces removed? In addition, the markings around the third location weren't fresh, which suggests the Dragon Spine incident happened at a different time. Exactly. For these reasons, I believe that it's still reasonable doubt in this case, and I hope the verdict reflects that. Thank you. Also, can we get a big, like, holy shit, the travelers actually speaking on their own behalf and not having Paimon speak for him? Wherever the travelers speak. Astute as ever. Allow me to point out, there's no evidence to suggest that anyone besides the defendant knew about the third location. The map was found in his notes. That is true. Only he... Because no one else knew that he would investigate location too. Let's pause the suspect. Unless Mr. Albedo suddenly plans to deny that the map belongs to him. Yeah. Allow me to respond to Kane's point. Okay. Okay. If all I cared about was proving my innocence, I would indeed do as you described, Miss Herta, and deny any connection to the map. But that's not what I intend to do. The map does belong to me, and I did hide things with those three locations. Yo, Victoria! What up, homie? How you doing? It's been it's been a couple days. How you doing? You doing alright? Yep, we're back in Genshin. We are back with Genshin. We're doing the new Arc Conquest. We've been doing some freaking Ace Attorney shit right here. You're mistaken, Miss Herta. The story doesn't end there. It's like, buddy, I'm not done yet. Albedo's like, I didn't finish. Super good. I'm doing pretty alright. I'm doing pretty swell. Oh, Miss Eula. Miss Dummy Thick Thighs herself. Miss, you can't leave her alone with the lava troll, otherwise naughty things happen. I'm not a dragon is someone who wanted to take advantage of the desired nature of the region to eliminate me in secret. His desire... Jesus fucking Christ, that actually scared the shit out of me. That actually scared me. I actually felt I literally just felt a chill run down my spine. And I freaking jumped. You okay? You actually got me there, Victoria. You actually got me. Buddy, I can literally see the sound alerts thing in the chat as Victoria played Phasmophobia Ghost Breathing. I can literally see it was you. But literally, that's like one of the few times that someone actually got me with that. A lot of the times I usually just play along with it, but that one actually got me. That one actually got me. No, the fuck you mean, nuh-uh? On cast these innocent people, their blood is on your hands. It's like, nah, you're wrong. Must have glitched. If you will let me finish, Miss Herta, I could get to the important part. Bro's like, bro, let me finish. The man who attacked me on Dragon Spine was my height, with blonde hair and blue eyes, just a clothes nearly identical to mine. Yeah, bro's like, there's an imposter. Looks exactly like you? Yes. Nice try. That wasn't gonna get me a second time. So I was right. It did come back to what happened back then. Yes, there was an imposter. There's a sussy Albedo among us. There's a sussy Beto. There's a sussy Baka imposter. What's me out there? What's going on? I don't want to be here anymore. Because the important thing is that you admit to killing someone in Dragon Spine. Yes, I killed someone that day. Someone that looked nearly identical to me. Yeah, he killed a sussy Baka imposter. He killed a Baka imposter. But never said that someone was a person. Oh, shit. I see, then it appears I need to withdraw my testimony. Okay, D-Luke, this is kind of like you jumping the gun here. Like, he said, I never said I killed a person. But, like, you didn't even let him elaborate. He's like, yeah, I'll withdraw my testimony. Everyone, I brought her. Oh. Isn't that Herta? Dun dun dun! Who are you? Why are you in my face?
どうして私と同じ顔をしているの？
An imposter among us. There's an imposter among us. Chat, we have an imposter among us.
こんにちは。
The calmer looking Hertha. Hello to you too. Like, damn, we found an imposter.
見ての通り
You see, this is Hertha,
騎士団の
the logistics captain of the Knights of Avonius.
ヘルターさんだよ。
そういうことですか。
Isn't it? Your confession is all an elaborate stunt to set me up.
このためだったんですね。
I see, so all this time, you were the sussy baka imposter.
私に矛先を変えたところで。
You thought you could get away with faking medbay, huh? You thought you could fake the medbay scan and have your imposter buddy corroborate your statement in order to try to make you look innocent, but all along, you were the sus.
静粛に。
Order in the court. Gene needs a gavel. We need Art of Gene with a gavel.
ここ数年
Order in the
僕はよ
court.
く雪山に泊まりながらマリュー・ドゥリンの
I've been
研究をして
stationed
いた
on Dragon's Spine all these years because there is a subject of my research lies. The Dragon Durin. Maybe you're the imposter. Maybe I am. Maybe I am. Agile. Ah, rip. Alright. Hold on one sec. Let us know when the ad is over. We will wait. We got an ad. We have an ad, chat. We gotta wait. Yeah, I set so I'll wait till the ad's done. Give me we're taking an ad break, chat. Everyone, if an ad's going on right now, make sure to go use the bathroom and get a drink, get something to eat. We're gonna be here for a hot minute. I assume the ads are done. Are the ads done, Victoria? Just got back from using the bathroom. I'm just gonna go on the assumption that they're done.
数百年前
700 years ago, the dragon to the east, Dvalin, defeated Durin in battle, and with the help of Barbados, sealed his remains on Dragon's Spine. Not yet, goddammit. God damn it. Alright, we still got ads. I guess that makes sense. So, for those who... Because I don't want, like, pre-roll ads showing up on like, my streams, because, you know, pre-roll ads is a fucking killer, because that'll make people fucking leave. I set my ads to play for every hour. It'll play, like, a 3-minute... I think I set them to, like, 3 minutes worth of ads. I still got 3. Shit. I'll need to look at my settings. I'm gonna need to look at my settings real quick. What the hell is even this? Okay, yeah, we're still win. One more ad. All right, we're almost done with the ad break. We're almost done with the ad break. I could have swore I set them to not that long, but I guess maybe it's just how my Twitch is set up. Maybe it's because I just fucked something up on my Twitch. Let me check. Okay, so we're on a 3-minute ad break every 60 minutes. So the way I have mine set up. Okay, all right. So sorry about that. So what I have for my Twitch to kind of prevent pre-roll ads, because pre-roll ads are basically one of the things that like fucks you over completely, because then it's like, oh, you join a stream and you get the pre-roll ads and then people just fucking leave. So I set up my ads so that they every 60 minutes it runs a 3-minute ad break. So that's kind of what happened. So that's how many minutes of video ads you want to run per hour. So it now runs like a 3-minute ad break every 60. So it runs a 3-minute ad break every 60 minutes. So this way, the you don't have to worry about pre-roll ads. That's what happened. It's so this way when people join my streams, they can watch and not to worry about getting pre-roll ads and then they fucking leave. Because fucking Twitch, am I right? Really, really, really great. Freaking, oh yeah, freaking like. Yeah, don't you just love Twitch? The lack of discoverability, the fucking the pre-roll ads that fuck over people where they'd be like, why would I wait freaking through 5 minutes of pre-roll ads when I could just go watch one of my favorite streamers, one of my other favorite streamers I know be entertaining instead of gambling with this one person with one viewer? And like a whole bunch of like other yada yada. The whole lack of discoverability, the top down like way that streams are set up where it's like, oh, yeah, we're gonna put the top streamers at the top. We're not gonna have like any like actual algorithm to like to show new streamers, like to show other people to newer other streamers to like other people, etc., etc. Like low key, I have been heavily debating just giving up on Twitch and just moving to YouTube. Like I have actually really considered just moving to YouTube entirely, because the lack of discoverability on Twitch has just been a pain in the nuts. Like I have been streaming on Twitch as a VTuber for 2+ years. And I feel like I've been stuck at square one. Some of it, like a lot of it is my fault. Probably just because I haven't really been doing like a good job advertising my own content and shit, so a lot of that's on me. But a lot of it also is just like because of like I've just been only doing like Twitch streams instead of like instead of branching out to other content. That's why I've been trying to also, you know, post clips on like TikTok and shit, and like also try to post shit on YouTube to help my discoverability. I've been trying to work on that, and I've been thinking about moving to YouTube because YouTube actually has an algorithm that actually does help like recommend, you know, you to other people. Twitch doesn't really have that. So I've heavily been thinking about moving to YouTube. Essence of artificial life. As such, death was not a true end for him. Heart still beats and grows more revitalized by the day. And my imposter on Dragon's was a failed specimen abandoned in Duran's stomach. An unsuccessful iteration of the homunculus project. Another homunculus? Another homunculus? One of my brothers. Kind of homunculus? What's wrong with being a homunculus? I'm a homunculus. Do you see this philosopher's stone on my chest? That's my core. That's my actual being. Is right here. This is this stone on my chest. It's not some decoration. It's literally just me. This whole body that you see in front of me, this beautiful, gorgeous face, this beautiful body, this beautiful hair. It's all just a construct. It's a vessel to hold this. To hold this stone. I'll steal it. No, you won't. You can't steal the stone. Because even if you steal it, I'll just regenerate my body from it. And then to also make up for all the energy I had to use to create my body, I'll just freaking absorb your soul. Yeah, I'll use human transmutation to absorb your soul into the philosopher's stone.
私が偽物ですって？それはこちらのセリフですよ。最近 大活躍み
I
た
have
い
to
じゃない
maintain
ですか
eternal life somehow.
偽物さん
I have to maintain eternal life somehow. You think that this soul, you think that this freaking this philosopher's stone didn't have to, I didn't have to what do you say, pay a toll for it? Let me live? Then don't touch the stone. Don't touch the philosopher's stone and nothing will happen. Okay? Okay. Okay. Besides, I wouldn't do anything to you. You're one of my precious students at Upsilon Alchemy Academy. I could never hurt you. I'll be sneaky. Do you not realize that if you take the stone, you're just taking me? The stone's my core. It's literally it's basically where my soul resides. You take the stone, the vessel that it's attached to just crumbles to dust, and I just regenerate my body. I have the powers of alchemy. There would not be a wise idea to kidnap Homunculus that has the powers of alchemy.
ジン団長、あなたなら見分けられますよね。長年あなたに付き添ってきたんですから。
Worth a try. I'm gonna let you in. I'm gonna let you know. It's not worth it. It's not worth a try. Do not do it. It's not worth it.
見た目はまるっきり同じだが、話し方や表情を見るに。
Something based on demeanor.
先ほど入っ
The new rival actually seems more like the hurt that I know. Damn. Outed. Get rolled.
その発言に責任を持てますか？
I didn't know they put Envy from freaking Full Metal Alchemist into this freaking
ア
game.
ルベドさんこそ疑われるべきでしょう。
I'm being an imposter.
ここにいる彼が本物だって証拠は？実は偽物で、その正体はただの殺人鬼かもしれません。私と共に戦ってきた
Then how about something only the real hurt though would know?
この体の
The longest scar on my body. The knights who fought alongside me that day should remember where it is. Here, I want a snack. All right, go get a snack, homie. Snack time! Why didn't you get a snack during the ads? You were waiting on ads. You could have got a snack while the ads were going on. Semantics. Semantics, semantics. It is what it is. Oh, I see. I see. So Eula was one of the knights fighting alongside her.
その前にマイルズ
I'd like to hear Miles' answer first.
僕
知らない？
You don't know? Or you don't remember? I heard you've been acting strange these days. Disoriented,
具合が
confused.
悪いとか言っていましたよね。もしかして
You're closer to me than anyone during the battle, and yet you don't remember a thing. Strange.
あの戦いで一番近く
Oh,
に
again,
いたのは
Alpha Insposed. Alright, BRB. Alright, Victoria. See you in a bit. Alright, let's see here.
違います。
My head.
僕は頭が
Oh,
そうだ。
oh, convenient. You're getting a headache right now that you're being freaking pushed back into a corner.
傷跡はここで
The scar is right here. Oh, she's caught.
顔がこわばっているね。
Why the nerves?
こん
I
な
can't imagine this comes as a
想
surprise.
定していなかったのかな。それとも
Unless you're informant, and the Knights have only failed to mention the scar and hurt this left
さん
arm.
の左腕にある傷跡のことを教えてもらってなかったんだろうか。
Wow! So Miles was the informant, informing Hertha on all of our freaking findings and shit.
アルベドさんはあなたたちのような存在について研究をしているんですよ。
Albedo's done a lot of research into beings like you. If you deny it, then show us your arm. Exactly. But of course, you didn't know about her scar. So, who's to say you have a scar on your arm right now? And besides, if you try to change your form now, you would easily be visible to all of us.
慌てることはない。
No need to panic. You just add it now. You excel at changing your appearance, don't you? Or should I say, all spawns of Doran's life force have that ability.
から派生した君。いや、君たちならその能力を有しているはずだ。驚異的な生命
A
力
powerful life force,
自身
in
の
appearance you
姿を
can change at will, yet
変える
here you
能力を
stand,
存在。
formless one, paralyzed to act. Because you're worried using the power could affect your accomplices.
今ここで体を
Oh,
変
I
えて
see. Your
この場にいる
witnesses were
私たちに
in on it.
影響を与えるからだろうか。
I see, I see. So you must have used your power to fucking influence them, or there are other conjurings of there are other constructs of your own. If you use your power, it hurts them.
仲間ってマイルズのこと？
いや、
There are others too. Most of the beings under the influence of Duran's life force have gathered here.
同じ生命
Yet
力
their
の
presence is what
影響を受けた
impedes
生
her
物
from
は
taking action.
互いに引き寄せ合う。
Because if she takes action, it'll
面白いのは
it'll affect them, and then it'll be obvious that she changed something.
同時に足かせになっているところだ。一度変化が始まれば、
Once you attempt to
周
transform,
りの存在も
all
影響を
who
受ける
surround you will be affected by your power. You can't control it.
君自身は
Because of this network of living beings, you serve as the core.
腕を見せなさい。
What the hell? Oh, shit's getting serious.
逃げてください。
あいつらあの偽物をかばってるぞ。
Can you believe just look how, you know how just dumb that is? Like, one of the ladies just pulls out a knife against D-Luke. Against D-Luke of all people. And the other one pulls a knife against Sucrose, where like Kaya's literally right there. Welcome back. Well, the imposter is getting desperate and is now having the fakes trying to shield them so they can get away. And one of the fakes one of them pulled a knife on Albedo. It's like, well, that's dumb. Another one, the dumbest one, pulled a knife on freaking D-Luke. It's like, you do realize that that's D-Luke, right? D-Luke, former captain of Knights of Avonius. One of the only people that people still refer to as Master D-Luke. One pulled a knife on Sucrose is like, one, she has animal vision, so just blow you away. And second, Kaya is literally right there behind you. It's like, this is just completely stupid.
逃がしてはならない。必ず
They got some nerve for real. They really do have some nerve.
妨害させるな。
外から申し寄せてきてる。奴の仲間か。
There's more of them?
行くぞお前ら。
Damn, Kaya took care of that guy quickly. Holy shit. Like, that brother did not actually pay attention to surroundings. He just pulled out a knife and then just got jumped by Kaya.
わあ、一瞬で飛び越えてったぞ。
追いかけるぞ。
God damn it, she got away.
木は熟した。
総員、これより
It's about third company. Keep on the imposter's trail. Imposter's tail.
やっと君たちと話せるね。
I have a chance to talk, but before I explain the events in the past few days, I'd like to make a few things clear. First, I never killed any of my fellow citizens, and I never used human remains as part of an alchemical experiment. I mean, I guess as much. Also, D-Luke absolutely just completely just dunked on the one lady back there. The events of the past few days were all part of a plan. Most of the members of the Order were in on it. As for the witnesses, Master D-Luke picked up Trishan long before today's proceedings. So D-Luke at first didn't know what was going on, but he just put two and two together real quick. Got it. All right, so here's where the part where shit goes down. Holy shit, slimes! What the hell?
なんで街の中に魔物がいるんだ？
Did no one bother to close the gate?
雪山から降りてきた
Monsters from Dragonspine. An attack is imminent, but fear not. We've been preparing for this.
ルリンの復活に備
Been
え
monitoring the resurgence of Duran's life force. Its festering nature to agitate these monsters. We knew it was only a matter of time before they advanced on Mondstadt. But, like, why didn't they close the gate? Like, surely you could have easily kept the destruction to a minimum by just closing the gate. You mean to tell me there was no knights at the gate to close it for when the monsters try to break in?
二人とも僕と一緒に行動してくれないか？わかった。まず外壁の上だ。
Alright, chat, here we go. We're gonna fight monsters. Oh, hey, Mona! What's Mona doing here? We're secure by now. We responded in time and have enough manpower. We can even spare some for mobile support across the region.
あ、ほくろ。各隊の情報によると、雪山
Monsters from Dragonspine could be disguised as monster assistants, so be sure to exercise caution.
占いによると、
Be sure to reveal more than regular people under the influence of... My divination revealed there are also regular people under the influence of some strange power. Not all of them are monsters. Ah, I see. So Mona is basically Mona used her power to freaking be able to try to read who's who. Alright, well, here we go. This is where the fun begins, chat. More dialogue. Assuming you three could form a mobile unit to help respond to the various threats in the area. Doing well, Kane. Thank you, Mona. Doesn't show the slightest chance of failure. Victory will be ours. Nice! We have fate in our side. We literally have fate in our side. We can't lose. We cannot lose. Fate is on our side, chat. Oh, hold up. Back up we go. God damn it. I want to change characters. I can't change character and I'm playing. I have a mostly cryo team and there's cryo enemies.
Albedo 隊長に栄養騎士。白い浮遊生物も。この辺りの住民のどうも様子がおかしいので、くれぐれもお気をつけを。
Well, this is gonna take a while. I'll look you on Ayaka now that I have a Scorpier. That's fair. Ta-da! Go, Gentleman Usher, Sergeant Chevalmeron, and Mademoiselle Crabelletta.
ここを抑えられたのは君たちのおかげだ。
You're Flarkin, welcome.
みんな無事だといいんですが、ご助力いただき本当にありがとうございます。
Bam! You're welcome, bud. Yo, Sucrose, what's going on? I mean, yeah, Scorpio really makes you want to get the other crowd DPS because she's really, really good with all of them. Like Ganyu with Ayaka, all of them are really good. I kind of want to test out a Kaya comp because I freaking love Kaya. I'm ready for Skirk, so am I. Oh, look at that.
あいつらにも騎兵隊があるんだ。よし、大体片付いた。次は正門前だな。スクロース。俺はこの金持ちの旦那と悪党を懲らしめてくる。その間、くれぐれも用心してくれ。
Well, that was easy. Oh shit, we got gamers. I'm a coming.
一体どっから湧いてくるんだ。手がしびれてきた。ガイア隊長の声です。きっと支援ですよ。もう少し踏ん張りましょう。風邪ひくなよ。こいつはどうだ？
Because, fun fact, my Kaya, I actually have a C6 Kaya and a C6 Lisa. Defending the place, you too? Yeah, I have a C6 Kaya and a C6, Hold on, let me recalibrate my shit. I'm gonna recalibrate my, VTube Studio. There we go. But yeah, I have a C6 Kaya and a C6, Lisa. I have a C4 Amber, I think. Yeah, don't worry. Don't worry, the Step Bros got this shit. The Step Bros got this shit in the bag. Or is it in the box? I don't know. I don't know anymore, man. I do not know anymore. Swan, Lawrence, you should go get treated at the church. Don't push yourselves. We'll take care of things here. Yeah, we got this shit.
ああ。だが騎士団じゃないとこの門を守れないなんて決まりはないだろ。
I still wish they updated his face. Like he looks too much like his face is too baby. It's too much of a baby face. Like if you compare his face to the manga face, it's so whack. They did him dirty.
親切だからな。
They did him dirty.
住民が自ら志願してるわけだし。
I'm also ready for Skirk.
申し訳ありません。
I am so ready for Skirk. You don't even know.
ご支援感謝いたします。
ありがとうございます。できるだけ早く戻りますので。
ちょうど手が空いたので、今のうちに
I'm planning on make some potions to help people fighting. Hey, let's go. We love potions. Potion? Potion. I love me some potions.
判断だね。頼んだよ。
What the hell is
で
this?
も安全を第一に。そんなことはないと思うけど、もし手に負えなそうな状況になったら、迷わず安全なエリアまで撤退する。
I have no idea what's going on because I am currently tabbed out.
心配しなくていい。
はい、覚えておきます。
Sorry, look at some. What did I miss? Skirk better come. I fucking hope so. I hope I also get Skirk too. I want to get Skirk too. I really hope I get her. Yo, that's all. My leg.
踏ん張れ。棚をもう一つ頼む。
I wish. Well, that's good because that means I actually exist. If you couldn't see me, that would actually be really, really bad because that means I don't actually exist and it's a figment of imagination. I think therefore I am.
我が従者よ。いいところに来てくれたわ。さあ。
All right, we're gonna help the Chinibio. Let's do it.
姿を見せ
Boom.
創世の術。
燃やし尽くしてと断罪の名において
先に今こそ誕生の時。
答えなさい。
I wish we could actually just have like a healer on it. We could always use our own team comps. We have to use we have to use these characters for some reason. Yet the monsters are dead. We killed them all. They're all gone. Every single one. Not just the male monsters, but the female monsters too. They are also dead. We killed them all.
ああ、助かったよ。ところで、
おっと、私はお嬢様の従者。
Don't worry, they are extremely trustworthy. You can trust Special. She might be a Chinibio, but she's a good one. Thank you for the hydrate and the stretch, much appreciated.
我が従者よ。まだなすべきことがある
My back. Oh, my back.
安心して残党どもを一掃してきなさい。
I need to get like a little lamp or something.
輝きを持って
I need to get like a little lamp or something for my streams because, good lord, I don't have as much good lighting in my room because one of the light bulbs on my fucking lamp and my fucking like my chandelier or like my fan, it's currently one of the light bulbs is like out. I need to get a new light bulb and also get a better light. Cause like it doesn't also help that I'm also like my setup is like in the corner of my fucking room, so it doesn't really help me at all. Oh hey! Speaking of Lisa,
あら、可愛い子ちゃん。よかったわ。これでとても早く片付け
oh boy, I love helping freaking the mommy
お
out.
疲れ様。僕たちも手伝うよ。
Yeah, it's just made for my VTube studio.
逃がさないわよ。はっはっ。
よへいくらえ来るな
There, they're dead. Every last one of them. Yeah, because you can see, but sometimes my model just loses tracking. It's because I can barely see my face because my lighting is absolutely horrendous.
師匠、昔はよくやってた。
I don't have like a mini flash or something to use in order to kind of light my face up. So it kind of fucks me over there. Plus, another thing else I need to do is shave because like VTube Studio also kind of gets a bit buggy if you don't have like a clean shave face. From what I heard.
生徒が先生のやり方を真似るのはよくあることでしょ。
Goddamn, Lisa's fucking hot. I fucking love Lisa.
今回だって優しくビリビリさせたのよ。ジンがこの場にいても止めなかったと思うわ。
Fuck it, she is a mommy character.
リサ
Gentle electrocution. Lisa, what are you teaching Razor? Look at him. He's so deep in thought. He's like, damn, gentle electrocution. What the fuck is that? Bro is perplexed. Weep. Wee. Also, another character I'm happy I got is Shenhe. I'm really happy I got Shenhe. For obvious reasons, as you can clearly see. Hey, it's the Tone Deaf Bard! Yo! Tone Deaf Bard! Quit with the act, buddy. Yeah, quit with the act, bucko. We all know it's you. Buddy, I think we can proceed as planned. Oh, do you also know he's Barbados? Show something this big. It's going to be pretty exhausting. Don't worry, I'll treat you to a drink for your trouble. He's like, okay. So these two know each other's identity. Then, damn, does everyone in the Knights of Ebonies know Venti is Barbados? Guys, just under the cord coming under pressure. Still, I never expected these monsters to have become this advanced. So what about the map and the missing bodies? What the witnesses saw was true. I did hide those bodies. As I monitored the situation in Dragonspine, I noticed that many who ventured there came back different. I see. So basically he's saying that those people that came back weren't actually those people. It was actually imposters trying to pretend to be those people after they killed the real people. Some were under the influence of Duran's power, but the less fortunate ones have already been devoured by monsters, who then assumed their appearance to infiltrate the city. I see, so they're already dead. No close relatives, so when their behavior changed, there's no one to notice. Monsters use their disguise to get close to people. And they too attempted to attack. Kind of convenient that those two that got replaced didn't have any like close relatives. It's kind of convenient, don't you think? The monsters slayed just as the victims. Sometimes they even left behind body parts to aid the transformation. All that remained of the first victim was a few strands of hair. The second, some teeth and bone. The bodies Albedo destroyed were the monster's mimic forms. Then, he buried whatever remains of the victims to put them to rest. Well, someone to do it. Besides, I managed to gather some valuable data on the putrefaction of the bodies. We're getting Whopperflower and Dragonspine. We promised to tell each other a story, remember? We're gonna tell a story of a gardener, I remember. I completely forgot. That's Subject 2. In this pursuit to replace Subject 1, he transformed a Whopperflower into Subject 3. I see, so the Subject 2 is the imposter. There was another imposter in Dragonspine that day? There was another sussy Baka imposter? Fired him, buried his body on Dragonspine, so you see, at some point, there was something hidden. I see! Power. The monster dug up Subject 2's body and returned it to Duran's stomach. I see! Because Albedo didn't do a thorough job getting rid of the imposter's body, they simply Duran just took it and revitalized it. Knowledge and a way of thinking. And since then, all creatures spawned from his power had the ability to transform their appearance. I see. Humans who ventured into Dragonspine for too long also bound to fall under Duran's influence. But those effects don't show themselves right away, and the extent to which a person has been affected is hard to perceive. So for self, didn't you? All people acting strange. Those are the same people who also tried to break in the Knights of Livonia's headquarters. Finally, surge to the surface and seize control. Those also our goals, so we could force a situation where the imposter had no choice than to unleash that power. Under influence would become violent, and thus... So in other words, it was basically to drag out all the people who were under its influence in order to try to help them. It was to basically discover who was under his influence and who was under Durant's influence and who wasn't in order to try to help him. I understand. I understand it. I see. I understand everything. I don't understand shit. That's why I'm here. Use the power of Anno to strain them for now. Subdue them without harm. The specialized team will deal with them later. Okay, we just know how to deal with people under Durant's power. Okay, fine, sure, I guess. I mean, we figured you would want to keep it a secret. And we figured you want to keep it a secret anyway. Oh, I just noticed that the gem inside of Venti's lyre is the same one that's like in like the Animo gems that we get. I just noticed that. It should be now there should be wind currents across the whole city. Everyone can hear me. I see. So it's just we had the wind telephone line, the Animo telephone line. Wind communication. How's it even possible? The power of Animo and Barbados. With this blessing, we will succeed in defending our city. Actually, if you face away from the current, whisper like this, no one can hear you. I see. Oh. Oh shit. Well shit. Lol. Victoria, the emotes are backwards. The emotes are backwards. You gotta do it the other way around. Like this. It's supposed to spell pendulum. Alright, we gotta skedaddle before our you-know-what's become noodles. Thanks, friend. May the Anwar come protect you. I got things covered here. Oh shit, Venti gonna lock the fuck in. Venti gonna lock the fuck in. Alright, we got shit going down, and we ain't yelling timber. Oh, hey, it's Kaya. He's just standing there. Like me in the middle of like this, especially on the bridge. Bro, Kaya's obviously just being bait right now. He's just obviously being bait. Look who it is. Yeah, Kaya was totally acting like bait. We all know he was acting like bait. Dude, that was a close one, I suppose. Thanks in order, Master D-Luke. I appreciate the help. No need. I didn't intervene to save you. It's my own convenience. You were in my way. They really are acting like brothers. As a low AR, it was one of the worst enemies to fight. Yeah. I think what made him a pain in the ass wasn't really just fighting him, it was the fact you were fighting him on Dragon Spine. Like fighting the lava trail, I think that's what they are, the lava trails. Like fighting him on Dragon Spine is an absolute fucking nightmare. Because you have to you're on a fucking time limit to fight him. Otherwise you'll die to sheer cold. The first trial. Oh? Because of the fake Hertha? No, because of you. I didn't go to Dragonstone for years because I never knew about the red things. Ah, I see, yeah. What did I do? My defense isn't passionate enough? Oh, that's because, you know, again, they're stepbrothers. He knows him very well. No, you weren't nervous enough. He knows his stepbro way too well. He knows his stepbro way too well. Tell me that, Master. When do you think I actually get nervous? I suppose we'll see, won't we? Monsters incoming. Ha! Oh, I see. For this one, they gave us at least C2 Kaya. Because Kaya's ult there lasted way too long. Dodged. Sorry, buddy. I already mastered iframes. You'll kill him! You missed. Come on, buddy. You got it. Olay! Well, that was easy. Wasn't the sheer cold that made you worried about going to Dragon Spine? Was it the sheer cold? It was the sheer cold, wasn't it? Which, that's fair. Yep. Well, we can't be here because we care. Maybe let's go spot the city gate. Yeah, we know. You hold the freaking bridge, then you protect monster from you prevent reinforcements. So I mean, that bridge is the only way in and out of Mondstadt. So if you prevent the monsters from coming in, you prevent reinforcements. We don't need to bring that up. They're both cavalry captains. He's the former cavalry captain, and Kai is the newest one. Believe me, he's had a suspicion since the first trial. Just didn't feel right to believe that someone who helped me in the past could be a cold-blooded killer. You never know with people. You never know what people are capable of. One minute they're like the nicest person ever. Next thing you know, you find out they're an absolute monster. I mean, you see it all the time. After someone commits an atrocity, the freaking some close loved ones or like relatives will say they were the sweetest person. They could never hurt a fly, and next thing you know, they freaking commit an atrocity. You never really know someone. All right, looks like we cleared out the area of monsters. Looks like we're gonna have to heal some motherfuckers. All right, everyone, time to heal, chat. Vámonos! And bitch slap! Bitch slap! Bitch slap! Get up! Bitch slap! Bitch slap! Bitch slap! Barbara's literally just bitch slapping people to freaking get them to heal. Get up! Like, wake the fuck up! Dun, 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 dun. We did it. With the power of bitch slaps, we healed them. Yep, Barbara with the epic healing as always. Bro, I remember. Oh my god. Using Barbara reminds you of way back in the day. Remember when Rift Hounds were first introduced in Genshin? Good god, those fuckers were a menace. And then they put that shit in the Spiral Abyss. Like at the time, my only like one of my main DPSs at the time was Hu Tao. Hu Tao, a character, mind you, needs to be below 50% HP in order to do her most effective damage. So imagine trying to clear the Abyss with Hu Tao as your DPS, fighting against Rift Hounds who friggin' do damage over time if they hit you. They have a bleeding effect, which does damage over time to all your characters in the party. Not just the character that gets hit, no. It's all the characters in the party. And if one character's like on 1 HP, if you switch over to them, they die to the damage over time. It's fucking wild. Like, it's actually fucking wild. I legit, at one point, used Barbara on a team with Hu Tao because the freaking, the Rift Hound's damage was so fucking strong, I needed to use Barbara's heals in order to keep Hu Tao alive. Let that sink in on how... Oh shit, my phone is now at 20%, as at 20%. Hopefully, I want to at least try to get through the Battle of Mondstadt before, my phone dies. So far, this is cinema. So far, this is pure cinema. Oh fuck! What the fuck did I just press? I don't know what the fuck I just pressed. So the city's going to be in danger? I guess so. But yeah, that's how much of a menace the freaking Rift Hounds were back in the day. They were that much of a menace. Where I actually used Barbara on my Hu Tao team in order to actually clear it. Aw, she's worried about her sister. That's adorable. Yeah, you're the main medic here, Barbara. You gotta freaking... We need you out here. Meanwhile, Mona's out here reading the future. Noelle is fucking bodying the entire... all the monsters. Bennett being unlucky as always. Oh, hey, Amber. And Mika. Remember, 25 healer trails, 2 blazing axe meter trails, and a bunch of slimes. Oh, fuck. Bear money! The only one thing that sucks is I have to use fucking Amber for this shit. Like, Amber and Mika do not go together. Ah, fuck! My face. Ow. Well, they're busy. Get up, buddy! I mean, now it actually makes sense why they put Mika on Amber's team, because Amber would fucking die if she was by herself. Like, think about it. You're fighting a freaking battle against multiple people. You're using Amber, one of the, well, not so characters that age well in freaking Genshin. Like Kaya's gotten a lot more love because of the fact that his kit's actually really decent when you have a C2. Like, Kaya at C2 is actually really, really good. Lisa has gotten a lot better because of the introduction of Dendro and how Overload's kind of gotten better now. Like, Traveler's also gotten really good because of Dendro. But, Amber just never aged. Amber's, like, whole kit just never aged well. But, of course, they're not gonna buff her. Can we get a 1 in the chat to buff Amber? Type 1 in the chat if we should buff Amber. And tell me about her mission. I would have fallen for a hook, line, and sinker. Damn. Only one got baited. Yeah, the thought of imposters being among us. Yeah, the thought of imposters being among us is always a scary situation. Amogus. Wasn't too hard on you, was it? I'm sorry I couldn't be there. I was so worried. I thought it was all real at one point. I was really shocked.
最後まで秘密を守り抜いたんだね。
Yep, if there's one thing you could do is keep a
二
secret.
人とも
確かに真剣な時のエウルワって
You could 1000% keep a secret.
ないよね。
Do, 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 do,
オイラたち
do,
も
do,
前
do,
から
do.
そう
Oh
思って
yeah,
たぞ。
speaking of which, in 5 minutes, more than likely another ad break's gonna pop up because I have ads set to play every, like, ads to play every hour. Like, 3 minutes ish worth of ads every 5,
作戦を
every hour.
人望があり
So
な
be
がら
prepared for
それ
more
ほど
ads to pop
目立た
up
ない人が敵に
in
なる
a few minutes.
ヘルターさんはまさにその条件に
When more
ぴったり
ads pop up, just let me know so I can hold off for a bit. This way y'all don't miss out on the story, and we can all, like, you know, go get a drink, get some snacks, etc., etc. Cause I'm hungry. I have not eaten much all day.
そういえば
I need some
シダ
food.
の隊員が事故に遭ったという噂を耳にしたことがあります。でもすぐに噂
I
が
see. So
広まりました
they made up a story about her. They made up a story about her going missing, so this way the imposter could try to blend into the ranks.
ヘルターさんが野外での勤務中に事故に遭い
I see. So it was all a ruse, a sham, if you will.
騎士団が流す
It was all a ruse, a sham, if you will, to try to lure them into a false sense of
騎兵
security.
隊隊長ガイアとヘルターさん直属の部下だ数日後
So fake her to appear in the night's patrol route, claiming to have survived her mission. Very convenient.
ふりをしてね
それっていつの話なんだ？
I wonder I should get the. I wonder what I should have to eat.
半年以上前ですね。
Over 6 months ago. Damn, 6 months ago? That's fucking
そ
crazy.
んなに前から準備してたのか。
今回の敵の手口は
Yes, and our enemy was more meticulous than we expected. Monsters have been searching for Hertha's
奴らは
body in order to
ヘルタ
protect
ーさ
the
んの
imposter's
痕跡
identity.
を消すために
Yeah, they were really, I guess, sounds like they were really trying to make sure to leave no loose ends.
その思考力は2号よりも緻密偽物のヘルターさん
Yeah, they
が
didn't want any loose
僕た
ends.
ちの信頼を得たと確信するまでのそれに僕を
So they
陥れ
had
た
to they had to wait on this one for a while.
時間もね
でもリュリンはどうやって騎士団の内部情報を知ったんだ？
How did the Knight's internal information
騎士団
even
の
reach
中に
Durin?
スパイがいるからです。
Ah, wait, there was a spy! There was an Amogus among us!
バルパトス様が
Barbados already tracked her down. She doesn't have his blessing, so she can't hear what we're talking about right now. Hell yeah, Venti being the GOAT.
話は聞こえない
Yo, Venti being the MVP.
でも本当に
Venti out here being the MVP to make sure we could stop the imposter. And we thought he was just a deadbeat god who didn't actually help his people.
喋ってたろ？
それも想定内だよ
Venti out here just helping in the shadows
もしあの時
and still want to make sure his people are still free to make their own decisions and defend themselves. Not having to rely on him for everything.
それでもし雪山の生物
Low key, Venti's actually a really good god.
どうやってそれを知ったのか問い詰められるつまり反論すれば僕の正体
It was a trap, you see, argue back and expose my origins or keep my mouth shut and be seen as a murderer. Yeah, either way, it was a lose-lose situation.
なるほどな。突破口を見つ
ありがとうそれからもう一つ君は気づいてないかもしれないけど
Wow, very convenient that we just happened to come
最
by.
初から君も
That we just happened to come by and help with this plan.
どうか謝らせてほしいこう言うと戸惑うかもしれない
To it, but I did to make the plan even stronger.
君たちに黙っていたのは作戦をより作戦を立て
Beginning, I knew I had to leave into the letters in my office for a fair, independent reader to discover. Someone to seek the truth. Naturally, I thought of you.
君なら
Very awfully convenient. I knew you would return for Windbloom. I knew you would agree to attend the trial.
そして
That was very, very convenient.
きっと見に来るはずださらに
Like, imagine we just decided, nah, I don't want to go to Windbloom. I don't want to attend the Windbloom Festival this year. I got shit going on. I want to go to Nod Cry. I want to go to Snezhnaya. I want to explore the new regions.
雪山で君を見たことが
Like, could you imagine if we just decided not to show up?
君まで動揺する姿を見たら
If things probably would have still played out the same, but it would have been it would have been worse.
公正に転じるだろう
Alright, it looks like it's alright, it looks like the ad break's starting in a
僕た
bit.
ちが反撃するというた
その通り。最初から君も計画の中に含ま
I
れ
need
て
to think that in order to like mention like with the ad starting or not. Is that supposed to be like a stream elements thing? I completely forgot.
あまり気分を害さないでくれるといいんだが、それからあまりアルベドを責めないでやってほしい。彼はあくまでモンドを守るためにそうしたんだ。多くの人命に関わる作戦だ。これが最善の選択だった。
栄誉騎士とパイ
Oh man,
我々モンドの仲間であることを
I am getting hungry. I wonder what I have to eat. I wonder what there is at my house to eat. I'm hungry. Thank you for thinking of me. It was the honor to take part. Let's hurry this up. Oh, dang it. Move fast, baby, don't slow. Oh, step aside, reload, time to go. Damn, Bennett got hit again. Damn, poor Bennett got whacked. Poor Bennett got whacked. Trying to run away, but I couldn't keep going, so I pretended to be unconscious. Thought I'd at least land a surprise hit on a monster that way. Here's what I want to know about Bennett. Bennett's from Natlan. Why doesn't he have the usual? Why doesn't he have like the markings like all the Natlan characters have? Oh. We better go with an update. Like they should give us an update for Bennett. Like Bennett at some point should visit like Natlan. Okay. If we have oh fuck. God damn it. Okay. I'm gonna say this right here. I am a firm believer that Bennett should take part. If the summer event is in like the marriage of Ari, I 100% think Bennett should take part in it. Considering Bennett has ties to Natlan. Like it's only fitting that Bennett should have to take part in it in some capacity. Because I mean, we need more lore between Bennett and Natlan. Like, how the heck did he get left on his own and he was in Natlan by himself? Thank you, Diona. She's like, if anyone's hurt, bring him here, and we'll, you know, take care of him and shit like that. That's what she was saying. Whee! Hey, Noelle! How's it going folding these freaking monsters like omelets? You doing okay over here? Don't worry, Noelle's gonna kick their ass. Let bonk, let boink, let better swing. Sorry, buddy, today ain't your day. Feel its ancient power. Die already, you piece of shit. Are you dead? There, he's dead. He's dead. There's blood and guts all over the place. I've turned him into a pancake. Great shit. Friggin', I would not want to fight Noelle. Of all the characters, there are two. If I was a monster, I had to fight any one of the Knights of Favonius, or just anyone in Mondstadt. The two I would definitely never want to fight are Klee and Noelle. Klee will fucking just send me to the goddamn stratosphere because she just has no regard or doesn't, or like, oh, I should keep them alive. Nope, she'll just fucking blow my ass up. And freaking Noelle will just fold me like a freaking omelet. Oh, well, Klee's gone. Damn, Klee ran the... You take her eyes off for a second, and then she's just gone. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. You was like, oh, no. She's like, please don't find out that I lost Klee. I already heard what you said, so yeah, just tell us. Did Klee run off again? My nose. I'm sorry. I'm doing all I can to find her. At least she feels guilty about Klee getting lost. I mean, yeah, like if anything, Klee being on the loose is more worrying for the monsters. Like Klee being on the loose is actually much more worrisome for monsters because that means they're gonna die for sure. Oh, hey, there's Klee. Hey, Klee.
ほら、足が速いって言っただろ。
そうみたいね。
Boom, boom, bakudan. Freeze to the core. Da 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 da. Klee, you're as adorable as
よくや
always.
ったね。この調子で。
Yeah, Klee, protect Eula.
アルベド。
クレイに任せて。
Eula, I'm just gonna be frank with you. It's best that you have Klee with you. Because Klee is probably a bigger threat to the monsters than you, and that's the sad part. Like, Klee is an absolute menace to society.
アルベドお兄ちゃんはパトロール中？キャンプに行ったって聞いたけど。
You came here for a few days, and these monsters followed you back home.
あのでかい
キャンプ。なるほど。
Ah, I
あ
see.
の件は子供に
They don't want
知ら
Klee
れ
to
な
know
い
the
方が
truth because it's sad.
だから今から
Klee's too innocent for this
チーム団
world.
長のところに行ってキャンプの費用とかを清算してくる。クレイ、もし時間がある。
それじゃ
Listen, your capable hands, Spark
キ
Knight.
バナ騎士に護送してもらおうかしら。
クレイを頼ってくれるの？頑張るね。
Alright, Eula. Remember, stay away from freaking stone lava trails. That is just always gonna be tied with freaking that's gonna be tied with Eula. That one particular not safe for work animation of Eula and a freaking lava trail.
ひとまず落ち着いたな。みんなご苦労だった。
大丈
Alright,
夫。
looks like all the monsters are defeated.
被害も少なかったみたい。
Noelle freaking broke all their spines again.
作っておいたよ。
ならよかった。
戻ったぜ。
みんな大丈夫だった？
Alright, looks like the defense was
ア
successful.
ンバーは平気？
大丈夫だよ。ク
Yay, Amber's
レイ
here.
お姉ちゃんを護送したんだよ。
Ha. That's embarrassing for Eula, thinking that she needed Clay in order to keep her safe.
クレイすごいね。
他のものは
ただいま戻りました。任務はすべて完了です。
Mission complete.
あ
What's my
無事で
phone
よ
number
か
now?
った。
13%. Okay. I just have a plan enough to hopefully finish up with the rest of this with this part of the quest.
お疲れ様。
I'll have to finish the rest of it
こ
later.
こ数日いろいろと大変だ。
そうさせてもらう。
いや、
I'm afraid I have a few cents to tie up.
あ、そうか。
ちょうど旅人とパイモンもいるし。
We can talk
後で
about it
一緒に本部で
back
話
at headquarters.
手の空いたものは騎士団や教会に戻って休む。
クレイは私と一緒に帰ろっか。お茶を飲み。やったー。
I am hungry. Quit talking about food. I'm hungry. I'm hungry. I wonder if we have any cheese so I can make a grilled cheese. Fenty!
ウェンティ
Best
殿
boy!
今回は大変な役を任せてしまったな。
大変？あれ？
Saw me running for my life. I mean, he was putting on an act.
いや、すまない。
Just forget it's anything.
今のは聞かなかった
He's like that. He's like, bro, I'm the animal god. This is embarrassing.
冗談だよ。でも今回は確かに大変。
風の中に
An operation in the wind.
うん。
I was on the city wall for quite some time. I heard all sorts of things. As was something notable. Well, I picked up on anxious voices and a child's anger.
子供が不安がる声。怒りに
物語に出てきた
Durin has been isolated for centuries, and absorbing such these emotions allowed him to understand certain truths about this
孤
world.
独であるにも
And his
かかわらず
existence includes the fact that he's no longer a mother's only child.
いくらか理解
Yeah, and he's not the favorite too.
例えば
He found out he's no longer Rhindaughter's only child, and he's not the favorite
また自分が完璧
or her
な
most
作品
perfect
じゃない
creation.
ことも知ったんだろう。
Ah, yeah, I figured inferiority
それを受け
complex.
入れられなかったドリンには完全体を消
Like the perfect creation.
母の
I'll
子
be
は
only
一人じゃ
child mother
十分だ
needs. This mindset arose out of Durin's instinct to compete and
ドリ
survive.
ンの生存本能と競争心から僕を裁判の場に立たせたことはドリンが2号の思考パターンだがそもそもドリンは社会への適応力を持ち合わ
Like
せている
sufficient social intelligence, and the fact that his army even got this far is a miracle.
ここまでできたのは
なるほど。だから風。
今も 近くから聞こえるよ。
Oh, we got it. We got someone eavesdropping. We got a little eavesdropper.
なぜ報告に来なかった？
特に報告することがなかったので。
そうか。
During the battle, you were talking about your transfer to the 7th Company. You were in charge of patrols and post-battle reconnaissance this time. How did everything go?
はい、順調でしたのでご安心を。
I'm asking, why did you come from that direction? And why are you alone? Yeah, why are you alone? The side gate? There was a change of plans? We sent the message over the wind in the last few minutes of the battle. Yeah, you should have heard it! But of course, the only person who wouldn't hear it was the imposter.
急な計画変更は何度も行われたけど、君はそのどれも聞いていない。
私は
Why are you running? Why are you running? Damn, Albedo's like, you ain't going anywhere. Let's keep the discussion back at headquarters. Don't be scared. I'll figure out a way to free from his powers soon. Damn, everyone's getting arrested. Okay. I think this is actually a good place to call it, I think everything should be back to normal outside. I should be able... Okay, yeah. So, I'm going to call it here because my phone's running low on battery, and I am really, really hungry, and it's getting late. So, I will probably continue the rest of this quest on Wednesday, and maybe I'll see what else I'll freaking want to stream. Maybe I'll stream some Marvel Rivals. We'll see. But, yeah. I just want to say thank you, everyone, for stopping by. I hope you all had fun, had a grand old time. Thank you once again to everyone who came by. Like, thank you, M. Thank you, Cloud. Thank you, Victoria. And everyone else who's stopping by to lurk. If anyone who's here lurking, thank you very much. It's much, much appreciated. I always appreciate all your support, whichever way you can. Whether it just be active in chat, lurking, it is very much appreciated to me, and I greatly, greatly appreciate it. I love y'all from the bottom of my heart. So I'm gonna raid Ninato if she is still streaming real quick. So let me look for Ninato, and I'm going to raid her real quick. Let me see here. She is playing Witch Spring R. Alrighty, let's get this. Copy. Alrighty, so let's do this. /raid Nina Tozachi. So everyone hop. Oh, what? Oh, fucking! It didn't copy the fucking I in her goddamn name. There we go. There we go. Everyone hop in the raid. Everyone hop in the raid. Be nice, be kind, be good people, and I will hopefully see you all Wednesday. I'm also gonna try to freaking make a schedule and post it on my Twitter. So I will hopefully see you all Wednesday. Hopefully if I decide to stream on Wednesday. It's either gonna be Wednesday or Thursday. One of the two. I gotta decide. Anyway, take care. Have a good night. Love y'all. Bye-bye.